we are.
It worked.
How about that? What's going on, everybody? It is Saturday night.
We're looking for a fight.
Yeah, Saturday night's all right for fighting, as a bespectacled man once said.
Those were some spectacles.
If you're watching the streaming show tonight, it's double feature.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're listening on the podcast, well, it's going to be 2 episodes, one this week and one next.
It's normal.
Yeah, it's the same thing every week that you're used to.
Yeah. No special treats. Sorry.
Yeah, we actually inadvertently picked a theme night. Also,
We did.
80s alien movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One is drastically better than the other. Like it's not even.
Nick has been hardcore
It's not even
avoiding
close.
Critters.
I don't like it.
Which is the first movie we're going to be talking about tonight. Let me actually start that movie.
Yeah.
Here on the. Let me actually kill the sound on that movie too.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, we're talking Critters first. 1986's Critters.
Love a movie you can watch on YouTube.
That is a sign of quality.
Yeah.
Sign of quality. If it's
Yep.
available for free on YouTube, that means it's good.
Yeah. Sure. It's a New Line Cinema movie, so I mean,
It's
you
a
got
new
that
line
going.
joint, yeah. I don't know. I personally like this movie. It's a B movie. It presents itself as nothing other than that.
I don't hate it as much as I remember hating it.
Yeah.
I still don't like it.
I mean, I've seen this a bunch of times. This time watching it, I never really noticed how scattered like the genre of the story really is.
Yeah.
We start out with a space opera.
Yeah.
We then go to like rural alien invasion, like paranoia type of thing.
Uh-huh.
There's also like there's another one like a Gremlins knockoff in there also.
Yeah.
So there's several things going on, but I kind of like that. I kind of like that in this movie. It's almost like a Plan 9 from outer space type of like thing.
Yeah. But that movie sucked too.
Yeah, but it leaned into the suck. Like
This leans into the suck?
this
Does not lean into the
I don't
suck.
think I'm not gonna say it leans into the suck, but I don't think it's like. I think everybody making this movie is fully aware they're making a B movie. Like they're not like this isn't a Hollywood fare.
I guess.
This is like a movie for like a specific crowd. I think the crowd.
People that love Billy Zane with a ponytail.
Yes, those few. I mean, well, not few people. Everybody loves Billy Zane with a ponytail.
Yeah. Bald Billy Zane does not do it for me.
Yeah, no, it's kind of weird. Kind of
I
weird.
don't, is he bald because he's losing it? Or is he...
Most likely, that's
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
would-
gonna say.
I would think so.
Yeah, it's camouflage bald.
Yeah. Hey, that's why I shave mine.
But yeah, we get this weird like space intro with like the caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland floating around on a
Mixed with like a Twi'lek.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
The cutting edge 80s CGI the computer graphics screen.
Yeah. I don't know. It's... Like you were saying, like it is jarring how different each segment of this movie is.
Yeah.
And that throws me off. Like, it doesn't need to be completely cohesive because I understand they're trying to tell a weird-ass, crazy story, but they need you to like the characters, so they have to have that, you know, kind of rural fucking family plot drama.
Yeah.
But, like, you could definitely make it work a little better. Like, it's not good. I do like the design of a lot of the things in this movie.
I like the bounty hunters a lot.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah. The whole like face changing thing, like
Yeah, and a lot of the special effects are really, really good.
They're-
for this movie.
yeah, they're practical. Although I will say, like when I first started like noticing the critters, like they look pretty good, but then like they kind of stretched their abilities a little bit too much. 'Cause
Yeah.
some of the things don't look good at all. Like
Yeah.
there's like one scene in like a hallway. It's supposed to be like a critter like walking, and I'm pretty sure he's just like on a remote control car, like they've moving him
More than likely. Yeah. Oh my god. But yeah, like aesthetically, I do like this movie.
Yeah.
It's just the plot is lame. The the difference in segment to segment is too much, and I did not really like Act 3.
I will say I did kind of like start trailing off a little bit in the middle.
Yeah, it's hard to like really stay focused on it because there's just a giant disconnect between like common sense and what I'm looking at.
Yeah, another thing that like got me as I was watching this today is like, granted these things are like vicious and they can shoot these little nails. You could stomp one of them easily.
Yeah.
Just stomp on them. You'll take maybe a nail in the foot. Like, I will take that over whatever else it's going to do once it gets bigger. Like,
Yeah.
just stomp the fucker.
Yeah. Also, you have a gun, just shoot them more.
Yeah.
They shot what, 2 of them?
Yeah. I did like that one scene, like, they have weapons. Like, so what?
Yeah.
It blows them away. Fuck!
Yeah. Yeah. A little much. A little much. I don't need to see the translation of what is going through their minds. I don't need it.
Yeah, I think that's
not
more
necessary.
of the critter, not critters, the Gremlins knockoff aspect of it.
Yeah. Interesting fact. I think this was written before Gremlins came out.
No shit.
Yeah.
All right.
I saw it a bunch in the trivia. I can't remember if I put that in the segment. So.
It's not really fair to call it a Gremlins like clone because like
It's not. It's drastically different.
Yeah. I mean, like they do share like these little mischievous fucking creatures, and like that's really about it.
Yeah.
The tone of the stories are different. The the material of the stories are different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did not like this kid either. He's kind of annoying.
Well, yeah, he's your typical '80s little brother.
Yeah.
Also, pissed me off that I'm with him. Like they took his sister's side way more than they ever even just listened to him.
Yeah.
Fucking bitch. I had some like hardcore nostalgia flashbacks watching this though. Like the Black Minute Maid.
Yes, the '80s Minute Maid carton. Yeah.
Oh my god. All that Tupperware, the cups, like.
This I will say, like we try not to reference the other movie we do in the double feature, like for the podcast people, but both of the movies that we're watching tonight are like very fucking. Well, actually, no, that was more of like Predator. Never mind. I'm not going to say that now. Never mind.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You're just edging me.
We drink, folks.
Homeboy is drinking coffee out of a mason jar. Like that. Look, there's a coffee cup right there.
They got one of those fancy. They're supposed to be like these rural family. They have like this fancy ass like the coffee maker there. I forget what it's called.
It's a pour over.
No, there's like a specific name for that one. That's like it's now like a very like.
I bought one of those to go camping
like
with.
Like a hipstery fucking like must have item.
Yeah, it literally makes drip coffee. It doesn't. Do anything special. Yeah, I bought one for like $15 at Walmart.
That like, wouldn't the hot coffee like shatter the mason jar?
Yeah, not really.
No.
Well,
they are made to be boiled, so they're yeah. All right, never mind. What do I know? I don't fucking spend time on farms.
Well,
I have interaction with one mason jar in my life, and it's not coffee that I'm getting out of it.
Yeah, I've drank out of a few. Yeah, it's not coffee. It's usually not water or milk or juice. It's typically like illegally made liquor.
Moonshine.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. But this is a very like 80s ass movie.
Oh, it's fucking 80s out the ass.
I had some nostalgia when he was futzing around with the slingshot.
Yeah.
I when I was a kid, I don't know how I got my parents to buy me this, but it was at Lake George. I think it didn't look as dangerous as it really was. It was like a wooden slingshot. It just said like Lake George, New York on it. Like
one of those like, oh, it's a novelty.
Yeah. Nope. Like I had this box of like Looney Tunes dominoes when I was a kid. It was like these hard plastic dominoes.
Yeah.
And we would fire these fucking dominoes from the slingshot. They would go through cardboard. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to use marbles.
Yeah.
Because we were psychotic.
Oh, that's got to be so illegal now. Like, I'm sure you can't get your hands on the slingshot, like, anywhere around here.
I think you could still get, like, the really, really cheesy novelty ones.
Yeah.
But the like, wrist rocket,
like,
you can't buy one of those
like
in
the
store.
one that he has, the one that, like, locks onto your arm. And
yeah.
Yeah.
With the surgical tube. Yeah.
No, mine was, like, it was, carved out of a piece of wood, had, like, bark on the sides, and it was maybe, like, that big.
Yeah.
But like it just had like the leather thing on the thing, and on the end, and you just fire these fucking dominoes like
Yeah.
with deadly precision.
That's why they're a weapon in Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, and the town drunk.
The town drunk.
Yep.
Yeah. Charlie.
So not only is he the town drunk, but he's also the town crazy guy, the town handyman,
Yeah.
the only one that was right about the aliens only through paranoia and
Yeah.
coincidence.
And the face of one of the aliens.
Yeah, sure was. Man, that guy's teeth bother me. He's got a grill like what the hell's his name? I can do this.
You got it. You got it.
Oh, I can do it.
There it
I
is.
can do
Come
it.
on.
Oh, it's eluding me. The guy that was in the Ice Cream Man movie.
Howard. Not Ron Howard, his brother.
Clint Howard.
Clint Howard.
Yeah.
There we go.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah, he's got a mouth like Clint Howard. Just unnerving amount of teeth.
You have Emmett Walsh, like everybody's granddad in the 80s.
Fucking A. Just a curmudgeon.
Yeah. Let's see. What else is there to say about this? I mean, like there's a lot of like known actors in this movie. You have Emmett Walsh,
D. Wallace.
D. Wallace.
Come
you have
on,
Lynn
yeah.
Shay, who's like still like in fucking movie. Emmett Walsh is still in movies too. He's
Yeah.
in his 90s.
Yeah. But he always plays like the curmudgeon-y old farmhand now.
Yeah. Scott Grimes is actually in a lot of shit too.
Yeah. Fucking Billy Zane. Like,
Yeah, Billy Zane, like it's a pretty solid cast.
Yeah. I wonder what actually got people on board for this one. Like was it this is kind of a Gremlins thing and people saw how popular it was and they were like, "Okay, well,
That was definitely the selling point.
We'll get on it?
critters. Yeah.
yeah.
So I don't remember this being in the movies. Like I remember watching this on HBO with like my family.
Yeah.
Like on a Saturday night, like we'd all watch like a movie or something, and this is the one we watched. So I got nostalgia off of that too.
I didn't. I saw this maybe a couple of times as a kid, and it just didn't click with me. But like the prime time for me to have been watching this, I was more interested in like either Disney movies or horror movies, and this is just not really either one.
We have a Critters Defender. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at our comments.
Oh,
What is it?
it's mostly Arthur, so I'm not even gonna try.
The other Alex is in there too. Oh no, that is Arthur.
Yeah.
Thor's there. I'm sorry.
Thor's in there. Arthur. My buddy Brian from work.
He just walked off the set of Revenge of the Nerds.
Fucking Johnny Steele.
Johnny Steele. Yeah. So ridiculous.
The song is not that bad. As far as like 80s kind of rock
I was gonna say
things go.
They put money into this video shoot because they show this video like 3 times in this movie.
Yeah.
Like the mom is watching it later on.
Yeah. It's just to show you how popular that guy is. So when he takes his face, he gets recognized later.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
really all it is.
I love the it's the same effect they used in Return of the Living Dead for the transformation of the faces, where like they put like the wax on the face and then hit it with the hair dryers to melt it all off.
Yep. Who else did that? Was that in Evil Dead? They did something like that in Evil Dead, I think.
Yeah, I don't remember. Maybe.
It's been a little bit since I've seen the original, so I can't quite.
It's definitely
remember
Return
the
of the
effects.
Living Dead.
Yeah. But yeah, great sequence. Like, I don't know why, but I like them cutting back and forth between the music video and the weird face transformation scene. Like, it's just so you're not stuck just watching the special effects.
Yeah.
So they can kind of jump it a little bit.
Yeah.
Look at that goddamn jawline.
So look at that perm.
Look at those fucking gloves you can still get at the hardware store today. Oh, man.
Yeah, this is like several movies just kind of happening. Give you your space movie.
Fucking picket fences.
Let's see. How long have we been doing this? What's our time at?
Oh,
Oh, we're just about we're about almost at rating time.
yeah. I miss lighters shaped like beer cans. I really do.
This is another
Novelty
thing.
lighters never lost their qualities for me.
I used to have like a gun lighter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Was it the one where you pull back the slide and it's got the cigarettes in it?
No, it's just a little like pistol shaped lighter. You know, you pull the
okay.
trigger and fucking flame would come out.
Have you seen those ones though?
No.
Yeah, you pull the slide back and then there's storage for cigarettes, and then you take your cigarette out and then you hit the trigger.
Yeah.
And you've got a lighter. It's a great way to get shot by police.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say the freedom of being a child with fireworks in the '80s. Like,
Yeah, it was awesome.
yeah, I was unattended with explosives like a lot. I remember once I almost blew my hand off too. Like,
We all did.
yeah, like it would.
Those of us that still have all of our fingers almost lost them.
Like it wasn't like a big like M80 or anything. It was like one of the little ones that he has. And like I remember like I had it in my hand and I was just lighting it, and the fuse just like disappeared.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know, it just like whoa, what the fuck? Like I went to like
Drop
the
it.
second I opened my hand, it exploded, and like it burned my hand a little bit, but it was it wasn't like major.
Yep. What'd you do to your hand? I don't know. I fell.
Yeah. I fell. You guys want to go into the woods and blow up some GI Joes with these fireworks? Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're 10.
Oh, this fucking car is ridiculous. Fucking stupid.
The dork from New York.
Billy Zane was very punchable in this movie.
He's punchable in a lot of movies.
It's true.
Yeah.
That is true. If he's not like super high end guy, he's just like kind of dirtbaggy,
Yeah.
which is a very punchable set of traits to have.
Here's the slingshot.
Yeah. Like, what is wrong with these guys? Like, there's a obviously like wicked expensive car there,
And people.
and people move the can. Don't fire it at the people. It's easy. God damn it. I hate everything. I hate everything. That's not true. I don't hate everything. I hate most things. What I don't hate, Pabst Blue Ribbon.
That's right. You heard us, Utica Club. Delicious Pabst Blue Ribbon beer.
Yep.
Your move, club. Your move.
One of them is very easy to find everywhere. One of them is, I'm not going to say a struggle to find.
Yeah, they had. I went to Price Chopper.
You got to go to certain places.
They had club. They didn't have club in the bottle though.
Oh.
Yeah, I was being a little snobbish.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, listen, I'll drink Club out of the can, but for whatever reason,
Club in the bottle is heavenly.
yeah, it's weird. It's so weird. It's the same with PBR. PBR out of the bottle is way better. And I'm not normally like that snobbish, but like, I don't know, it's the can is so cheap. Anyway,
I was just saying, I feel we have vastly different ratings on this, so let's.
you bet your ass we do.
Yeah.
I'll go first.
Take us out. Yeah.
All right. What saves this movie? The fact that there's a police poster on his wall. I like that. That's good.
Right.
Um,
Take the points where they can get them, I guess.
Yeah, special effects in this are way too good for this movie. Like the special effects are punching way above their weight class here.
This is the Chiodo brothers, I believe.
I think you're right. Yeah. This is overall, it's a 4.5.
All right. We're not that far apart.
Yeah.
I have a lot of nostalgia for this. I think for an 80s like B horror sci-fi movie, like you can't go wrong with this, man. I think it's entertaining, it's fun. There's not like there's not too much to it. So I'm going to give it a 6, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, you're rating it a lot lower than I thought you were going to go.
Oh yeah. No. Like by no means do I think this is like a legendary fucking I just think it's a fun cheesy fucking movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be a lot worse. And
it looks like he's drinking piss out of that mason jar. Straight up, just piss.
Well, I mean, you turn the coffee into something.
Yeah, yeah. He's just re-recycling everything. Like I'm just re-drinking my coffee.
I'm just a one jar man.
Yeah. It all goes goes through the jar, son.
Wait till you see how I make pickles. Like the homeless guy in Living Color.
Yeah. Oh. It's the second time today I double hit the rim. Almost said
Rim job?
Double hit the rim job. Yeah.
Double hit the rim job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Downer doesn't like that kind of talk.
No, it's dirty mouth.
It's poop mouth.
Um.
And this kid's just casually making a pipe bomb.
Yeah.
Casually making a pipe
I
bomb.
noticed that.
Yeah.
Hey, Donner, shut the fuck up.
Although in his defense, not Donner's defense, because there's no defending that.
Yeah.
Making pipe bombs was kind of an '80s thing to do.
Yeah, it definitely was.
When I was a kid, the kid up on who lived in the corner over here across from Blessings
Yeah.
got arrested for making pipe bombs.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not good, but that's what rebellious teens who have no,
And access to the anarchist cookbook. That's
Yeah.
what you did. Yeah.
fucking A. Just gonna fill this tennis ball here with match heads and throw it.
Oh, I could use a cigarette as a fuse? Oh,
So weird.
yeah.
Gasoline and styrofoam, you say?
Yeah. Orange juice concentrate and gasoline. Okay, all right. That's all.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, you didn't hear that from us.
No, we didn't.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
didn't say a goddamn
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Well, we said what they are. We didn't say what they turn into.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't
We
make.
didn't tell them they turned into napalm.
Don't mix that.
Yeah. For Timothy McVeigh.
Oy. Are you ready for some trivia?
Let's get out of this weird
Let's
terrorist.
get- let's-
All right, let's get on with the trivia.
All right. Let me open up the trivia here. Professional me usually has this already open.
Earlier today, me also came up with a barn fucking song to the tune of "Jive Talking" by the Bee Gees. Yeah.
Excuse me?
While I'm sitting there going, barn fucking, my dick's in your hand. Like, just fucking, yep, upset my head. Because they spend like 20 minutes barn fucking. Like,
They're not even barn fucking. Like they're just like dry grinding.
yeah, barn dry grinding, let's say. Yeah.
It's just mashing the tip of his dick into his zipper.
You're just mashing it, babe. Just mashing it.
The old smash mash. Okay.
Ooh.
Critters trivia. Not that much here. A fair amount, but like there was a lot of really dumb trivia,
All right.
and I skip over a lot of that. Our next movie, I had to just cut it way down.
I'm sure there's a lot of good trivia for the next movie.
Shitloads.
All right.
So tune in next week. So on to Critters. Charles Chiodo based the design of the Kreutz on the Looney Tunes character, the Tasmanian Devil.
All right.
And I could definitely see it. Like
Yeah.
there's definitely the inspiration. It's not a knockoff, but
Yeah, you get like the teeth and like they're just these hairy like fucking
Yeah.
balls.
Yep.
Well, that didn't sound good.
Love that private dick.
Anyway, we should not have access to a soundboard.
yeah, well, we do, and it's
Yeah.
good. Hey, we paid for it. Use it. Terrence Mann performs the song "Power of the Night" as Johnny Steele, especially for this movie. So that's probably another reason like they kept showing it is because like he was like, "Hey guys, I sang this. Can we keep
show it
showing
again?
me?
Yeah,
show it
show it
again.
again.
Thank you."
He's also still in stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. The sequence of the critter swallowing a cherry bomb was controlled by puppeteers who were positioned below in a hayloft to operate the stomach and eye movements. That's right.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Crew member Dwight Roberts commented that it took some effort to coordinate the critter's bulging stomach and eyes as it was kneeling over in the hay due to the number of people needed to articulate it. This thing couldn't have been more than like a foot wide.
Yeah, maybe not even a foot wide. I'm gonna say like it's maybe like a foot tall
Yeah.
and maybe like 6 inches wide. Yeah, and there's probably like 6 people operating.
Yeah.
this
Just
puppet.
like assholes and elbows under it. It's like, ah. Let's see here. The critter. Shut up, Donner. Hey, I'll fight you. I'll win. The critter emerging from the toilet is likely an homage to Ghoulies.
Yeah, I did notice that.
A similarly themed movie that used small monsters coming out of the toilet as their marketing strategy to promote the film. Which was not in the film. I was looking forward to it.
Yeah, no, that was only in the on the poster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
we talked about this in our Ghoulies episode.
Yeah, I was really disappointed because I feel like that would have been something that redeemed that movie because that's so iconic.
Yeah, the
Ghoulie
ghoulie
in the
coming out of the
toilet?
toilet.
Yeah.
Not
Nope.
in the movie. That movie was terrible.
It's so bad.
I think we overlook how bad that movie is. We always go to Deathbed as our go-to like shit.
That's because
shittiest
it is worse.
Yeah, it will like not by much. I'm gonna say.
Like a couple of points.
Yeah, Ghoulies was fucking terrible.
Yeah. That's another movie that didn't know what the fuck it wanted to be.
Yeah, didn't we? Yeah, and same thing. Like it was a Gremlins ripoff, kind of, but there was like satanic stuff and demons and like.
And it all looked bad.
Yeah, none of it worked.
And it was all poorly acted.
Yeah.
I hate that fucking movie. Principal photography began in Valencia, California, and lasted from July to October. That's a long time to film
That's
this
a
fucking
long
movie.
yeah. This is an hour, like a 20-minute movie. Like
Yeah. And it's got like 3 sets.
yeah. How the fuck did it take that long?
I have no idea. Ugh. Look at fucking Billy Zane's getting some hip over here.
Barn fucking.
Ew.
I'm crazy, folks. Yeah.
You're gonna love this. The prop department used Merkins from the local Nice and Naughty for the critters.
I think we lost Art.
Try not to be loud, man.
Tapped out.
So these are a bunch of pubic monsters fucking running around.
Yeah. For anybody not in the know, a merkin is a pubic wig.
We should have led off this show with that. The whole show should have just been based around that fact. If we were watching a movie with a bunch of pubic wig monsters fucking running around. Like, I can't look at a critter without picturing a dick coming out of his head now. Like,
That's quite the mouth on that thing. Oh my god!
oh! Does he have an axe wound in his back? Oh!
Yikes! You heard it here, folks.
Oh.
Critters are made out of pubes. Fake pubes. Actually, I wonder if they make merkins out of real hair like they do with regular wigs.
I wonder.
That's fucking gross.
Locks of love thing I can donate to? Just wondering.
It's cocks of love.
Cocks of
We
love.
had 6 outbreaks of crabs on set. Now it all makes sense.
Yucky. Okay, so going back to the firecracker scene, or like, when he blows up that toy.
Yeah.
You know what that is?
What is it?
That's a Y-wing spray painted silver. That's like a $250 toy right now.
Yeah. You're watching money being blown. Well, you're always watching money being blown up on screen.
Yeah. I mean, back then it probably cost like $5.
Yeah, we got this at the Kmart down the street.
Yeah. Missed that Kmart. Both bounty hunters are unnamed in this movie, but their names are given to us in Critters 2, and they are Ugg and Lee.
Okay. Why give him a caveman name? Like,
Because Ugg and Lee. Ugly.
oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it now?
I don't.
I don't feel
Feel
anything.
nothing.
All right. No. A trivia fact that I always try to find if I can find it. The body count in this movie: 1 cow, 2 humans, 8 krites, several chickens.
Huh. Only 2 people. Yeah, you have the deputy that dies,
Billy Zane.
and Billy Zane. Fucking pussies. I mean, really, like this
Both
whole
of
thing
them.
could have been wrapped up with like a 9-iron and a garbage bag. Like,
They just like put him in a sleeping bag and give him the fucking Friday the 13th.
Yeah,
treatment.
round him up in a sleeping bag, slam him against a tree. Movie over. Somebody get me a wood chipper.
Fucking treat that shit like weasel stomping day.
All right, we will move on to the better known as
will we?
segment of the show.
I know you. I know you. I knew you. I knew you. But you ain't you.
Oh, we got a bunch of comments.
We got some, yeah. We've got a guy for this.
We do.
Hey,
We do.
I don't have a fucking mic yet. And most of them are also me.
That is true.
Because I'm trying not to talk over you guys. I said you could articulate my bulging stomach, brown chicken, brown cow. And public wig or pubic wig monster is now my new gamer tag. Rowan. Yeah.
Hidden art, yeah. He's right here. He works with us now.
He's our employee, our trainee.
Trainee, yeah. Intern. Unpaid intern.
Yeah, intern. Rebecca told us that the Critters, Goblins, Ghoulies things was all claimed to be parallel thinking. Rob told her that.
Yeah.
All right.
Rob's wrong.
Yeah, I believe it because just because they share these little mischievous creatures in common, okay, they have that, but they're all vastly different movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The themes in all of them are different.
Yeah. We will start off, of course, with the director Stephen Herrick,
Who, outside of directing this, has directed some fucking bangers.
Yeah, he's directed some. Wait a minute, this is not a banger. But fucking, but it's not horrible.
Bangers.
Comparatively?
Yeah.
Comparatively?
Yeah, I will say he's got some other stuff that he's way probably more well known for. Let's see. He did 11 episodes of the recent MacGyver reboot. He did an episode of the Rush Hour TV show. He did Dolly Parton's Christmas special in 2016. How about that? Everybody loves Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
He did another one in 2015, Dolly Parton's Coat of Many Colors. Let's see. Did 3 episodes of the Hawaii Five-0 reboot, Dallas reboot. Trust me, folks, it does get better.
Yeah, you're not proving my point here.
Yeah.
Ooh, Dead Like Me.
Yeah, Dead Like Me. That was one of the movies after the series wrapped up.
That show went on way too long.
Yeah, it was a good 2-season show. They really should have
Yeah.
Let's see. So yeah, he directed the Eddie Murphy movie Holy Man in 1998. Before that, in '96.
No. Back up to
Oh, I'm sorry,
2001.
yeah. Black
2001.
2001. What did we?
Fucking Rockstar.
Rockstar.
I
Holy-
love that movie. I
Really?
unironically love that movie.
Oh my god, that was so bad.
Nope. I'm not going to say it's a good movie. I'm saying I love that movie.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be a rock star. Although I will say I did watch Boogie Nights this week. A much better movie.
It's the same movie. Just,
yeah.
It's like
Giant
porn and
penis
heavy
for
metal.
A guitar. Yeah.
Just dong.
You don't know what I can do.
I got good things inside of me.
You don't know. I do love that movie.
That's a good fucking movie.
Yeah.
Rockstar is awesome though. Like it's
No.
if you're into heavy metal, it's awesome. Great soundtrack. Fucking Zakk Wylde is in it, playing guitar. Fuck you.
Anyway, he also directed the live-action 101 Dalmatians with Glenn Close. Directed Mr. Holland's Opus. He directed the '90s Three Musketeers movie.
Mr. Holland's Opus is an awesome fucking movie too.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, there's an SNL skit that just busted me.
Which one was?
Do you remember the Joe Pesci show skit that they used to do?
Yes. Yeah.
And De Niro was on there. I mean, not
He was
really
on every
De Niro.
episode of the Joe Pesci show.
Yeah. And they had Richard Dreyfuss as a guest.
Yeah.
And De Niro. They both
Oh,
wind
it's
up
actual De Niro, not like somebody playing.
No.
De Niro? Oh.
But the characters, I can't remember who played them. But they wound up stomping the shit out of Dreyfuss. And De Niro goes, "Oh, look, I broke Mr. Holland's Opus."
He directed The Mighty Ducks in 1992. Before that, Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. And then right after Critters in 1989, he directed Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Let me just chef kiss.
I can't believe that was 89. I could have sworn that was a little bit earlier.
No, that was 89, and I want to say Bogus Journey was 91, 92.
91, I think, yeah. Huh.
Didn't get tagged for that follow-up, though.
Yeah. We're good.
He was busy on Mighty Ducks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're good. Steve, we're all set, man.
Move along.
Move along.
Next up, we have Dee Wallace. Yeah,
Fucking royalty in like garbage cinema.
Yeah. I mean, like 80s, like she's the mom of the 80s, pretty much. Like
Yeah.
Cujo, E.T., like those are probably the biggest ones that she's known for. Still in things. Whether they're widely watched is another.
That's a lot of things coming up.
Yeah. I saw the Little Mermaid. I'm like, oh, she was in the Disney live action Little Mermaid.
Oh no.
No,
What
she
the
wasn't.
fuck is that?
It's like an animated like knockoff.
It's
Just has the same name, and they're cashing in on the fucking.
they went
popularity
like,
going on.
okay, there's a lot of drama around this, so we'll cash in and make sure that the mermaid is white
It's
again.
public domain, so yeah. Well, no, also like it's like when War of the Worlds comes out. Whenever they make a War of the Worlds, there's always a low budget War of the Worlds that
Yeah.
comes out.
Yep.
Because it's a public domain thing.
Mhm.
Um.
I think like the low budget ones try to trick people into getting them.
Yeah.
Like you see the DVD and you're like, oh yeah, War of the Worlds. I wanted to see that. Oh, not this one.
Yeah. No. Oh, I got the wrong one. Shit.
Yep.
No, I worked in a video store, and I would have to. We'd refund those people all the time, like because it's clearly deceptive marketing. Like.
Yeah. Oh, fucking A.
Yeah. Let's see. She was recently in the Fatal Attraction TV series.
I hear that's pretty good.
Yeah, I did want to check that out. It's on the Paramount Plus.
It's on the Paramount Plus.
On the Paramount Plus. She was in that show 911 on Fox. She's been 4 episodes of that. She was in the show Paul T. Goldman, which is on The Cock. This is a very weird show. It's kind of funny. I watched the first episode. I don't know if this is real, if this guy is like just really committed to this bit, or if he's like being serious and like it's about this dude who like he's making a documentary about his ex-wife, and like he finds out like she cheated on him, but she might be involved with like mobsters, and like it gets so fucking deep and like crazy, and like I don't know if this is real or like if this is like an Andy Kaufman level like of commitment to a bit.
Yeah.
But it's worth checking out.
Okay. Sounds cool.
Yeah, she was in the Monsters reboot from last year.
Which was a lot better than everybody says it was.
Yeah, better than we were expecting for sure. She was in the Jeepers Creepers reboot last year.
I have not seen a single one of those movies.
I saw the first 2, I want to say.
I think my problem is like in the early aughts, there was a lot of like just really commercial horror,
Yeah.
and that was like right up there.
Yeah. No, when I worked in a movie theater, there was always like one like generic kind of shitty horror movie out every week that was
Yeah.
just at least one.
Yep.
Let's see, anything else here? Well, there's going to be more. We're still in the late 2020s here. She was in 3 from Hell in 2019. The Rob Zombie movie. I guess there was a Critters TV movie in 2019 also.
Ugh. Gross.
Let's see. Lot of low budget stuff.
Holy shit. Hey, she was on an episode of Supernatural.
Yeah, there you go. 6 episodes of General Hospital as well. We're gonna get there, folks. We're gonna get there.
She works a lot.
Yeah,
Wow.
we're only up to 2013.
So she's apparently in every Rob Zombie jam.
Yeah. Oh, Lords of Salem, which was not great.
It really wasn't.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I didn't see that she was in 31, so
Oh. She was in Law
She
and
must have missed
Order,
one.
L.A.
that's so many things. Like,
Yeah,
what the fuck?
She was in Rob Zombie's Halloween, Grey's Anatomy, Bones. So she's constantly in like known stuff.
Yeah. She's okay, so she's got so many like an episode of things that she's probably making like $60,000 a year.
On like 5-cent checks from
Yeah.
royalties. Ally McBeal, Nash Bridges. I think there's something that
I
we are-
loved Nash Bridges, and I will scream that from the rooftops.
She was in The Frighteners also.
Fucking yeah,
We're gonna have to do that movie sooner or later.
we do.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Best of the best 3. Remind me to tell you something after.
Oh
we're
no,
done recording.
that's never good.
No, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's
Oh,
somebody we might be conversing with.
is it Eric Roberts?
It's not Eric Roberts.
Woo. Okay.
Yeah, I guess he was gonna be a guest at Saratoga. in
No
November.
shit.
Yeah.
Awesome.
They took my thumbs. I cannot wait. I can't wait. My thumbs. That guy's gotta work. Pope of Greenwich Village, folks. Check it out. They took my thumb. L.A. Law, Rescue Me. In 1989 and in 1991, she was in Murder, She Wrote.
We gotta get a stinger for that one. Like, they just like the theme song for a second.
Yeah, we gotta work on that.
We need a fucking
We need more.
We need
sound
more-
effects buttons.
more sound effects, more stream decks.
Yeah, she was in the Twilight Zone reboot in the 80s. Simon and Simon. You know what? I'm gonna cut it off. She's the mom in Cujo and E.T. That's where we all know her from.
Yeah,
She's been in a ton of shit. She's in The Howling also. I'm sorry.
that movie sucked.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
You're telling me The Howling is a good movie?
Yeah,
You love it because it's a werewolf movie. You cannot tell me it's a good movie.
yeah, it's fine. The werewolves are good.
And she's in The
movie
Hills
is
Have Eyes.
Oh yeah, The Hills Have Eyes, the original.
Oh, and The Stepford
1977.
Wives. Holy shit.
Damn. All right. First role,
You can't
1974.
scroll more than an inch without seeing something good she was in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fucking
But you
bad.
can't scroll more than an inch without seeing something bad she was in.
Streets of
It's
San
like a 3-to-1
Francisco,
ratio.
1975. Next up, we have M. Emmett Walsh, who was the sheriff in this movie. Why am
Why-
I going to
why-
Disney Plus?
Why are you clicking on shit?
Yeah. I want to go back to the top. That's what I want. Yeah, he's like the older figure of authority from a lot of 80s movies. Like I said, still in stuff. He was just recently in the American Gigolo TV series on Showtime, I believe. He was in The Righteous Gemstones for a couple of episodes. He was in Knives Out in 2019. Let's see. What else? I did 4 episodes of Adventure Time. Ooh, he's in The Scorpion King
Mm,
4.
mm. Which one was that?
The 4th one. It's
That was-
the bad one.
That was the third one was pretty fucking
They're
bad.
all
too.
pretty bad, yeah.
The fourth one was the one that had like nobody in it, right?
I have no clue. You're asking me.
He's a fucking character named Gorak.
Gorak. Oh my god. He was in an episode of Tim and Eric's Bedtime Story. I think he's been in a bunch of Tim and Eric stuff.
I do not like most Tim and Eric anything. I did like Tongo's the Mayor.
Oh, we used to watch Tim and Eric's Awesome Show back in the day.
I just didn't
all
click
the
with it.
time. Oh my god. My cousin and I, we were like this close one year for Halloween going to Shrimp and White Wine, the Beaver Boys. Fucking like, like they just keep making these rap videos where they're eating shrimp and drinking white wine until they start vomiting. Yeah. It's just fucking so stupid. Like they would like wear like white tracksuits with like backwards hats and like
Ugh.
gold chains and stuff.
God,
Oh god.
I knew people like that.
Yeah.
Related to people like that.
Yeah. Christmas with the Cranks he was in 2004 with that Coke dude and Jamie Lee Curtis.
That Coke dude.
Tim Allen.
You couldn't pull Tim Allen, but you pulled that Coke dude.
To be fair, that is the only other thing he's known for
Yeah.
other than being Tim Allen.
Tim Coke dude Allen.
He was in What's New Scooby-Doo in 2002. Snow Dogs, Frasier. Big Guy and Rusty the Robot. That was based on a Frank Miller comic. Or he at least wrote that for a while, I think. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I might be pulling that out of my ass. I might be
Maybe.
thinking of Astro Boy. Is that the little robot Japanese boy?
Yeah.
I don't know. He did one of those. look, folks, we fill like an hour and a half every fucking week. I'm gonna throw something out there that's not entirely correct every now and again.
Yeah.
Anyway, he was in The Iron Giant.
That movie rules.
He was also in Wild Wild West, which does not rule.
That does not. It had some cool stuff in it, though.
He's-
That was fun. That movie was fun. Stupid. I like the mix of like the high tech stuff in the Wild West. Totally cool. Overall, movie it was ass toilet. But yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. He was in the Carrot Top movie, Chairman of the Board.
I'm pretty sure I saw that.
One of the greatest fucking Norm Macdonald jokes I've ever heard. He was on like the Tonight Show with the girl who was like starring in that movie with Carrot Top, and she was like trying to like promote it, and he's like, he's like just fucking.
Yeah, he was Norm Macdonald.
Yeah, like being like Norm Macdonald, like just like being so dry, but also just tearing her apart. And she's like, and he's like, okay, what's the name of this movie? And she's like, Chairman of the Board. He goes, oh, Chairman of the Board. Is that spelled BORED? Like fucking. Oh.
He
God.
was such a twat, but like nobody ever called him out on it because he was hilarious with it.
He did it in like such an amicable way. We have first time chatter. Yes, it is. I don't know what we are yes it ising, but sure.
Yeah.
I assumed me asking about if it was the the Nazis face melting for the wax thing.
No, I don't know.
The fourth one is only when they couldn't even afford proper CGI. Rock. That's the Scorpion King.
Ugh.
We are still on M. Emmett Walsh. He was in My Best Friend's Wedding. He was in Romeo and Juliet.
I have to rewatch that because I remember not hating it, but also like not quite getting it.
I do enjoy that movie. I like it looks cool, and I like that they stuck to the actual like Shakespearean language.
Yeah, I think the script is just
It's straight up
it's the play.
Yeah. They did not change a thing.
Yeah.
And I like that it's set like in a modern at that time era.
Yeah.
That was another movie that was always on. Like if Monster Vision wasn't on, like on TNT late at night, like Romeo and Juliet for some reason was.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Let's see. I'm just gonna cut to the bigger things. Home Improvement.
Like his big shit's got to be in the 80s, right?
Oh,
the
for
early
sure.
90s.
Yeah. He played Henry Allen, the Flash's dad, in the '90s Flash TV series. Tales from the Crypt. I think he's in the Switch. I think. Collection completed. Oh no, I read this earlier. I don't know what episode this is. Jonas has been forced into mandatory retirement. He can't relax though because Anita's friends are driving him crazy.
I know I've seen it.
Yeah, I remember the title, Collection Completed. I just don't know what the fuck he was talking about, like what this episode was about.
Yeah. Well, we have access to it, so we can watch it.
That is true. That is true.
For when we start up that Patreon, Tales from the Crypt.
Exactly. We got employees to pay
Podcast.
now.
Yeah.
He was in The Mighty Quinn, 1989. That was Denzel Washington's first movie, I believe. He is in Harry and the Hendersons, 1987. Amazing Stories, 1986.
Oh shit! He was in Raising Arizona.
Oh yeah, I just went over that shit. My bad.
Yeah.
Raising Arizona. He was in Back to School in 1986.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing movie.
Critters, of course, 86. He's also in Wildcats in 1986 with Goldie Hawn. He's in the Hitchhiker TV series and the Twilight Zone 80s TV series. He is in the original Fletch with Chevy Chase, 1985. Missing in Action, Chuck Norris movie, 1984. The Pope of Greenwich Village. That wasn't even intentional. My thumbs!
My thumbs!
My thumbs! Oh, I'm going to be doing that all weekend. He is in Blood Simple. That's the Coen brothers' first movie.
It's on my HBO to watch list. I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
Yeah, it's a solid flick.
Yeah.
Solid flick.
That's what I hear. It's nothing amazing, but it's good.
Yeah. He was in an episode of Aftermath. Silkwood, 1983. Blade Runner, 1982.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
I
Little
love
House
that.
on the Prairie.
I love Blade Runner. I love it.
Of course, in 1979, he is in The Jerk.
Hmm.
He hates these cans. He's the guy shooting the cans. Starsky and Hutch, Airport 77. He's in Slapshot.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that is another great movie.
Yeah. That's it's in the Hall of Fame of sports movies for me. Like it's
Easily top 5,
yeah.
maybe top 3. Sorry, I'm like wheezing into the mic. Yeah, like for me, it's like Major League.
Oh yeah. Well, the best sports movies aside from Miracle are the comedies.
Yeah, my number one is Major League. Like I can watch that movie.
Yeah.
That still makes me laugh to this. I like at least once a week. I quote that movie. Like, look at this fucking guy.
Yeah.
Like so many fucking
Yeah.
things.
Joe Boo needs rum.
Yeah, Joe Boo needs a refill. You telling me Jesus Christ can't hit a curveball?
Let's see, what do we got here? In non-specific order. Slapshot. Bad News Bears.
Oh yeah.
Major League. The Replacements.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Yeah. Fucking. Oh my God. What? Why am I blanking?
Oh,
Longest Yard.
Longest Yard. Yeah,
Both versions of it.
That's the one.
For
Yeah.
different reasons.
Yeah. No, they've been showing the newer one a lot on like Comedy Central lately. Like
Yeah.
I've watched the whole thing. Like
It's a much funnier film. Than
Yeah,
the first one.
it's definitely not as good as the first one, but it's a good film on its own. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm trying to think of other ones like sports comedies or.
I mean, you had
really
your like '90s kid baseball movies. You know, The Sandlot, Angels in the Outfield, The Kid.
Yeah.
I mean, then you've got
The
things,
Rookie.
The Rookie.
Wait, no, not the Rookie was with Brendan Fraser. That was good.
Yeah. Oh,
Rookie
yeah,
of the
yeah,
Year
yeah.
is the one I'm thinking of.
Rookie of the Year. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell was the one? If you build it, they will come.
Oh, Field of Dreams.
Yep. Field of Dreams.
Necessary Roughness was another good one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
We like sports movies.
that'll be the $10 Patreon level.
Fucking Miracle.
Yeah.
Miracle was awesome.
He is an Escape from the Planet of the Apes, 1971. Little Big Man, Dustin Hoffman, 1970. Alice's Restaurant, 1969. Midnight Cowboy. His first role, The Doctors, in 1968. Let's see. Moving on. Billy Green Bush. He was the dad. He has been in some shit. His last role was in Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday.
So I assume he died shortly after.
Yeah, probably. Let's see. No, still alive.
Huh.
Dude's 90 fucking years old.
It's just like, well, this is a good year to retire.
Yeah. Let's see. He is in a masterpiece of 90s shitty television.
You're goddamn right it is.
Renegade. featuring Lorenzo Lamas.
I'd fuck Lorenzo Lamas.
Reno Reigns. Oh, man. Fucking 90s cheesy TV was the best.
Like, that show was legitimately, like, put, like, Billy Ray Cyrus on a motorcycle and have him solve crimes.
Yeah. And it was usually like back to back. It was Renegade and like Highlander, the TV series.
Yeah.
I would watch them both.
Yeah, it was like fucking man meat hour.
Yeah. Who the fuck are we even talking about? Oh,
The dad.
The dad. Yeah.
Billy
yeah.
Green Bush.
Billy Green Bush.
Elvis and Me.
Amazing stories. Elvis and Me.
That was actually decent.
I vaguely remember that. It's about Priscilla.
It was
right?
Priscilla's point of view on the whole
Yeah.
thing, and it really oh yeah, Elvis was a piece of shit. Great singer though.
He's in The Hitcher in 1986. Aftermath shows up again. He's in The A-Team, The Fall Guy. 3 episodes of Incredible Hulk. Chip shows up again. The Dukes of Hazzard. Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah, just a little dry.
I hear myself wheezing as I'm breathing. There we go.
Get the
where
poison
are we?
out.
Serpico, the TV series.
Ah.
Streets of San Francisco shows up again. Beretta, 1976. The FBI versus the Ku Klux Klan, 1975. And probably going to be again soon. He is in MASH, the TV series proper, 1972.
It's Cowboy Hodges. Who the fuck was that?
Was
Was that the helicopter pilot?
John Cowboy?
No, he's only in one episode, so.
Yeah. There we go. 5 Easy Pieces with Jack Nicholson, 1970. Bonanza, 1970. Really, he's in The Outer Limits, 1963. His first role, also 1963. Stony Burke. Moving on, Scott.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
Somebody may be coming home.
Quiet.
Oh no, Arthur just moved.
Yeah.
Barely.
Get used to it, like, real fast, please.
Hey, bud, go lay down. Kids, right?
Yeah.
What am I-
Full attitude.
Yeah. He's stomping off to his room,
Mm-hmm.
and he is going to be. I think this is the Ted TV series, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Yeah.
Bold to bring that to television after nobody cared about the second movie.
I will say that is a pretty funny movie. He has been on. This shocked the shit out of me. 353 episodes of American Dad. That there are 353 episodes of American Dad is pretty stunning.
Well, I mean,
It's been on almost 20 years.
yeah, that's the thing, is like, his shows don't go away.
Yeah, they just
They
get
very
on
much
Fox,
overstay their welcome.
They get canceled and then they still don't go away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Canceled more than once.
Looks like Family Guy is actually gone. 2020.
I'm cool with it.
Yeah, I haven't watched it probably since 2010.
Yeah, thereabouts.
Get
Get off my wire, dog.
Yeah. He's in 36 episodes of The Orville.
just didn't click with that show.
Yeah, like I watched the first couple episodes. It was good. I liked it, but it was just like, I don't care.
It's not. I don't know. I guess it's not that it's a bad show, but like,
It wasn't what I was looking
Not-
for at that
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Although I will say, Strange New Worlds is back this week. Fuck yeah! Episode 1 was pretty good.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. He's in 6 episodes of Justified. Donner still just letting it rip.
Yep.
Criminal Minds. He was on Suits for an episode of Dexter. He's in the 2010 Robin Hood with what's his name? Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
He plays Will Scarlet in that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. He was in Band of Brothers, the HBO miniseries based on the book Band of Brothers. It's an amazing fucking book, and also a good miniseries.
I can't believe that I missed this when we were going over sports movies. Mystery Alaska.
I've never seen it.
Oh.
Oh, and Art just informed us. Unfortunately, Family Guy continues.
Yeah.
How is that fucking possible?
People won't let it die.
May 2023, so it had an episode aired.
Oh my god.
I knew that guy looked familiar from his IMDb profile picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a main character in Mystery Alaska,
Okay.
which is an amazing hockey movie.
All right. He's also in 70 episodes of Party of 5.
Ew.
I was talking about Band of Brothers. The book follows Easy Company of the. I'm gonna get my ass kicked for not knowing this. The 501st like Army, whatever, Airborne.
Yeah.
Fucking. It's like just follows them through the whole war. It's a fucking great book. What else? Where are we? He was in an episode of Wings, 21 Jump Street, My Two Dads, Star Trek: The Next Generation, Charles in Charge. So he's all over the fucking TV and shit, like throughout the 80s and like 90s. Critters 2 he's in.
Yeah.
I am wheezy as fuck, folks. 2 episodes of Who's the Boss.
Oh, the greatest adventure stories from the Bible.
Ooh. The 80s Twilight Zone shows up again. His first role in 1984, A Doctor's Story. There are a ton of motherfuckers in this movie. It's taken forever to get through these.
Yeah.
Nadine Vandervelde.
That's a fucking name.
She's the daughter, the older sister. She is mostly
Slut.
Yeah, she's mostly like a writer and like producer of children's shows. But she has been in a couple of other things, acting wise. Kung Fu: The Legend Continues.
I used to watch a lot of that.
Tropical Heat.
Was Legend Continues? Was that a TNT show?
I think it was
feel like-
syndicated. I think it was on like Fox around here.
Was it?
Like like on the daytime. It was like Saturday afternoons. Like, yeah, it was a syndicated show. She is also in Munchies, which is like another
Blech.
Gremlins ripoff. She's in Starman, the TV series, not the movie.
Mm.
Let's see, anything really notable? Silver Spoons. Her first movie is Private School in 1983.
Hmm.
Moving on.
Thank God.
Don Keith Opper, who was Charlie the Drunk. He is in like all 4 of the Critters movies.
Well, yeah, he's probably the cheapest.
Rowan said their dogs are trying to bark with Donner. That's a feature of the show. We like, not to advertise.
Yeah,
Get
yeah,
your dogs all riled up.
yeah. It'll happen, but
Who are we talking about again? Shit, Don Keith Opper. That's right.
that guy.
This dude. He is he's in an episode of The Adventures of Briscoe County Jr. in 1994.
Great show.
Renegade shows up again. He's in an episode of Roseanne. Jake and the Fat Man. Booker and 21 Jump Street. So he's got the main show and the spinoff. Tour of Duty. He's all over 80s TV. LA Law.
Fucking A. Quantum Leap.
Miami Vice.
I made a Quantum Leap reference at work the other day, and one of the very young people I work with did not get it.
Ooh.
Oh, we're gonna be rebooted soon.
Wanted
It
to
has
leap
been.
back into my body at home. It's
Talk about it.
Billy Zane, who we just talked about recently, so we won't go too deep into him. Nope.
That private dick.
Yeah. Oh, this dog's about to get corralled into the house. I mean, he's Billy Zane. He's all over the fucking place.
Yeah.
Titanic, The Phantom. He was in The Boys, the 3 episodes. I don't remember him.
I don't know.
All right.
But yeah, we just recently talked about him for Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah,
and
so I'm
Demon
really
Knight.
not gonna
Somewhere there is Winter Dragon, which would get a bunch of my fans riled up.
Ugh.
Ethan Phillips. He was the deputy, I believe. He has been in a bunch of stuff recently. Avenue 5, which was on HBO. Let's see. Better Call Saul. He was in 2 episodes of that.
Still haven't watched it, but
Oh, such a good show.
I know.
He was in Purge, The Election Year. The Purge, Election Year. That was the last Purge movie. That was that long ago?
Good.
But then they did the TV show.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Fuck all of that.
No, there was one after. There's one.
It's the first Purge or something, isn't it?
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. The Good Wife, Veep. Inside Llewyn Davis. He was in.
I don't know who that is.
That is a movie with Oscar Isaac. He's like this folk singer. I saw like half. It was pretty good. I didn't finish it and never went back.
Yeah.
He was in an episode of Chuck. Anything else here jumping out?
Dahmer versus Gacy.
He's in an episode of True Blood. Pushing Daisies. He was in an episode.
True
of-
Blood is another show that should have ended after season. Yeah, we'll call it 3.
Yeah.
Use 3 to wrap up the story.
Season 4 was the one with the fairies, right?
Yeah.
That's the one where it went really downhill.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
3 was even a fucking stretch.
Yeah, I think 2 seasons would have been good on that
It's
show.
like, oh, this is vampires. Okay, this is vampires and like voodoo, and then it's like, oh, this is vampires and witches. Like,
yeah.
okay.
Let's see. Still scrolling through stuff. Criminal Minds.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that I give a shit about.
Arrested Development. He was in an episode of that.
Hey, Jag. I give a shit about Jag.
Chag. 8 Simple Rules. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. He did a voice in that. Rugrats Go Wild. Star Trek Enterprise, more Rugrats, a lot of Star Trek stuff.
I don't know if you noticed, but when you mentioned KOTOR, Arthur got erect.
Fully erect. I was actually trying to figure out the character names. I was like, I wonder if I know. Yes, Donner, I know.
Oh boy, NYPD Blues on an episode of LA Law, Law and Order. Critters 3, still a deputy. Wow.
Wow.
Father Dowling Mysteries, so we have even more old people solving murders. Doogie Howser, MD. This dude is all over Star Trek. He's been in like every iteration and every video game.
Yeah.
He's in Glory in 1989. That is a fucking great movie. Lean on Me.
Uh-huh.
That's a great movie too.
It is a good movie.
They used to call me Crazy Joe. Now they call me Batman. You smoke crack, don't you? He was in the 80s Twilight Zone. That shows up again. Benson, Heart to Heart. And The Doctor shows up again. That's crazy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. First role, 1978. Terrence Mann, who played Johnny Steele.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking sexy ass Johnny Steele.
Steamy.
Steamy. He's currently in Foundation, which I've been meaning to watch. I heard is actually really good. It's based on like an Isaac Asimov book, I believe, or a series of books.
It's a trilogy.
Yeah. Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, The Blacklist, Sense8, the Sleepy Hollow TV show, 30 Rock.
Yeah. Oh, Dresden Files.
Oh, Dresden Files.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I knew I fucking recognized him. He's Bob.
Rothbert of Bainbridge. Did 3 episodes of Gargoyles. He was Oberon. 1 episode of The Tick TV series from that was the 90s. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, the cartoon.
Yeah. God, I love that show.
I didn't watch that much of it.
He's the clown Snowball in Big Top Pee-wee. Oh, no, I would require, because I had to fucking, when it first came on, I was like forced to go to religious school every Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it fucking blew. So I had to record The Tick every week. And me and Evil Geeks Nick would watch that shit religiously. But yeah, Big Top Pee-wee he was in. Let's see. Yeah, that's really it of note. His first role, All My Children, 1970.
Hear that? All My Children.
All My Children. Lynn Shay. She is in a ton of stuff. Probably most well known from the Insidious movies at this point, I'm going to say. She is also, Something About Mary. She was Magda, the neighbor. She is in Nightmare on Elm Street, the first one. Let's see. She's in stuff coming up. The new Insidious. Which I never got into those movies.
I liked 3/4 of the first one.
Yeah.
I will go on record in saying the first 2 acts of that movie are fucking awesome. And then you fully see the demon and you go into that fucking weird candle world and everything goes to shit.
Okay. Yeah. No, that came out like the same time as Sinister. And like I always get those confused, but Sinister was
Sinister was the one with the film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
Yeah, that was a lot better.
Yeah. Penny Dreadful, City of Angels, the sequel series, 6 episodes.
I wanted to like that show, but I just couldn't.
Yeah, on paper it's got everything I want.
It's one of those shows where like they went like, "Oh, we have free reign to be as gratuitous as we want, so we're going to take full advantage of it." And it winds up being too much. It's like
To the detriment of the show.
Yeah. Like, okay, you want to be adult, but like
make it part of the story, like effectively. Don't just throw it at me for throwing it at me's sake, you know?
Yeah.
Is there really anything? There's Tales of Halloween, 2015.
Widja.
Oh, sorry, we're talking about Lynn Shay.
Sure are.
She's been in a ton of shit.
Yeah, Big Ass Spider.
Kroll Show.
Waffle Hut. I want that restaurant.
Waffle Hut.
I want a Waffle Hut.
Go for a Waffle House. What I can go for.
Why? You want to see a fight at 2 a.m.?
Fuck yeah, I do.
The most Florida thing I've ever seen in my fucking life. There's a video online right now, and it's a Waffle House in Florida, and it's like 2:00 in the morning, the fucking place is full, and they're all singing "Family Tradition" by Hank Williams Jr.
Jesus.
It's perfect.
My Waffle House story, the most Murica thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Amanda and I were driving back from Chicago. It was July 4th.
Because you wanted shitty hot dogs.
We were driving back. It was like the middle of the night, like 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
We saw a Waffle House. Like, fuck, we got to stop. So we're eating. 2 in the morning. Fucking this dude fucking marches in a fucking red, white, and blue wife beater, like shorts, flip flops, lets out the fucking biggest burp I have ever fucking heard in my life.
Like you wanted to congratulate him?
Yeah,
for it?
letting everybody know that he just made room for fucking waffles, baby. Like it was, yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
The only thing that would make it better is if he like looked up at the sky and went, "I just fucked."
Hold on. Wait. Tell them if they want to go down a rabbit hole to look up how FEMA uses Waffle House to determine how bad a hurricane is.
This is the truth.
Art is furiously nodding. Yeah.
Yes, that's a true thing. If Waffle House closes, FEMA knows it's real. That's a real. You can go. This is an official thing.
No shit.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, because Waffle House is never closed.
They will not close for shit.
Waffle House really is a fucking world of its own once you walk in there. Like,
Staple.
yeah.
Okay.
I've never been in one.
Really, it's
Oh, I've been in too many.
a scene, man. It's a fucking scene.
Yeah, it's like a crackhead Denny's, right?
Yeah, it's like Denny's on meth. Yeah.
It's meth head Denny.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It's the South, so it's
Yeah.
meth. Yeah.
Like I have seen some shit in Denny's doesn't hold a candle to the shit I've
What
seen
the
in
fuck
Waffle
is
House.
up, Denny's?
Yeah. I have been part of shit in fucking Denny's.
So have we.
Yeah. I don't know, Lynn Shay's in a lot of shit. Yeah, we're gonna move on.
along.
Homo erectus.
Yes, I am.
Laughs up. Yep. Laughs up. Last up, we have David Stenstrom. He is a minor bit part in this movie. Pool player number 2. The only reason I saved him is he's been in a ton of Power Rangers shit, but that's not the reason I saved him.
Uh-huh.
He's been in every iteration of the Power Rangers, Full House.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Models Inc., Beverly Hills 90210. This motherfucker has been in 4 episodes of Murder, She Wrote.
I think 4 is the most I've ever seen somebody in.
I think so. We
think
had somebody who was
a
in
lot of
3,
people are in
last
3.
week. Yeah. 4 might be the new record. Yeah.
God damn.
That's the only reason I saved him, because I noticed that he was in 4 separate episodes. He was also in Out of Control, which was an awesome show that was on Nickelodeon when I was a kid. That's where Dave Coulier was the fucking host.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that'll do it for the Better Known As segment.
Back
of the
in
show.
'84 when he was hooking up with childlike Alanis Morissette.
He, also on Nickelodeon at the time.
Child like.
I don't know what the laws are in Canada, but
I don't know if you're all into that shit, eh?
yeah.
But we'll move on to the crap show.
Actually, was she on that show?
Yeah, you can't do that on television.
Okay, so that's.
No, she wasn't on Out of Control. She was on You Can't Do That on Television.
Oh, okay, yeah. Barf.
Ew. Diablo. That's been the big thing.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of that. I just hit level 20.
Oh, I think I'm level 28 or 29 right now. I
Yeah.
think. Yeah. What are you playing as?
Right now I'm a rogue. I started as a sorcerer, but then I wasn't digging the control scheme.
All right.
Because to stop your movement, but then click on places to attack and not move to them, there's a hold button, and I always switch that to spacebar because it's right there and easy to access.
Yeah.
But in Diablo, spacebar is your dodge button, and I can't think of a better place to put that than space. So I switched to a class where I don't have to do that.
Huh. All right.
But rogue is pretty fun. I'm kind of specializing in poison, and it's cool because you'll have attacks that use your swords, and then you have ranged bow attacks.
All right.
So you can kind of go back and forth and I want to say it keeps the survivability up.
All right. I've been playing a Necromancer, which I'm digging a lot.
Yeah.
I like have got a good chunk of my like skills dedicated to like raising my army and shit.
Yeah.
So I've got like skeleton warriors, I got mages, and I have a fucking golem, which is pretty badass.
Sweet.
And then I have like I have to work on my build because like I like it, but I feel like I don't have a lot of bells and whistles. Like it's just very basic.
Well, the good thing about Diablo 4 is it's just super easy to respec. It just costs you some gold, and then you get all your points back.
Yeah, I've been tinkering around with things, and like I said, it's very functional. It's like there's nothing wrong with it. It's just like it's not like
Are
it's
you
not
at
flashy?
right now? You're like I hit a couple of buttons, and then I walk around, and my summons kill everything.
Yeah.
You want to have some spells to do.
Yeah. So I right now like I have a curse, which is pretty badass. Like as soon as I see an enemy, I just throw up the curse, and like anytime that thing attacks, if it does, I forget how much it gets. Like if it attacks, it gets damage back at it basically.
Yeah.
So I just curse everything, fucking throw the army at it.
Yeah.
And then I can drain energy too.
I lay down traps, and then once they walk over them, it's like an explosion, and then they're poisoned.
Okay.
So it's damage and then a damage over time effect.
All right.
Which is really fun. And then I can imbue my weapons with, or I can imbue like certain attacks with poison. So I'll hit that, and then I've got it's called barrage, and you fire off like 5 arrows all at once, like in a fan.
Yeah.
And then those will be all poison too.
All right.
Fucking poison. I was torn. I was like, do I go with poison or do I go with like one of the other effects like darkness or whatever? And I was like, poison's fun.
Yeah, I have darkness too, which I don't use. I like most of my skills are like in the bones, like fucking.
Yeah.
I have like a cool like swirling bone storm I can like spin around me.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
You've been watching anything lately?
I have watched a ton of shit. I mentioned this the other day. I started watching that Pete Davidson show.
Oh yeah.
Which is actually like pretty fucking good. Not because of him, but like
he's got a lot of good people around him.
The cast is fucking solid. Like Joe Pesci plays his grandfather, and he's awesome in it.
Yeah.
I just wish they had more of him in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's like Joe Pesci's his grandfather. Fucking Brad Garrett is like his grandfather's best friend, and like they're always like up to shit.
Yeah.
I watched like an episode today that was actually like it's been like very comedic, but like, today's episode was really serious. It was just about him being like a fuck up and like finally like admitting that he needs to go to rehab. But yeah, I've been enjoying it. I mentioned the other day that fucking Sebastian Stan is in an episode, and he refers to Peacock as the cock.
The cock, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not saying we started it. I'm just saying
we also say it.
Yeah, we use that term a lot.
I've been listening to a lot of like audio drama podcasts this week. Like they were ones that there were only like one season of, but I burned through 2 of them this week. So one is called The Exorcist Files.
Okay.
And it's this like actual exorcist through the Catholic Church. And he goes through like his notes, and he tells like a story about one of these events that he went to, and it's pretty intense. It's cool. I mean, like, do I believe in demonic possession? No. Do I find it to be fascinating?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
So it's one of those things. A little heavy-handed on the religion, obviously, but really good. And another one I was listening to was Strange Trails, which is like a complete fiction podcast. Like, so I liken it to like old-time radio shows where, it's full cast, sound effects, all that kind of stuff. And it's about these people who are investigating this like serial killer called the Shadow Man, and then it winds up being this whole like the town is got this like weird segment of land that somebody did like a summoning spell at, and they brought forth this like thing.
All right.
But then there's also like the serial killer aspect of it, and they're trying to solve that crime. It's really good.
I watched something else and I lost it. Shit.
I don't know. I did start listening to another audio drama podcast. It's called Midnight Burger.
Okay.
And it's this diner that they apparently just like break the rules of like quantum physics, and they'll go back in time and they'll go to like different universes and shit. Like it's very like Douglas Adamsy.
All right.
Seems to be pretty good. I'm like 3 episodes in, and it's just fun, stupid fun.
I remember the thing I watched. I watched the new Robert Rodriguez movie, Hypnotic.
Yeah.
It stars Ben Affleck. It I don't care. Does anybody really give a shit if I fucking thank you. If I spoil Hypnotic, the movie nobody's ever heard of.
I didn't know that it was a thing.
Yeah, it just came out, and the movie is like not even a month ago, and it's already on like video on demand.
Yeah.
I want to explain it, but basically the end point of this is there's no rules to how this movie works. So by the end of it, you're just like, why do I give a fuck about anything? Because any point in the story could or could not be fake.
Yeah.
You start out this movie believing that he is like a police detective, and that like a couple of years earlier his kid got abducted and like was found murdered, and like it broke up his family, and like he's obsessed with trying to find the person who kidnapped his kid.
Yeah.
And then like you find out that there's like these people like who have the ability to like hypnotize people and like get them to do whatever the fuck they want. So like William Fichtner is like walking around like having this like robbing banks and doing all this shit and fucking, and then you slowly find out that like, you know, Ben Affleck, he learns about the existence of these people, so he starts like looking in, finds like this woman who is like a psychic, that was like kind of anonymously giving them like tips about crimes.
Yeah.
But she's also like one of these hypnotic people, and then like, you know, basically these hypnotic people can make you see things, so you never know if anything is real.
Is the word you're looking for hypnotist?
Well, no, they call them like hypnotics.
Oh, that's stupid.
Yeah. They can make you see anything you want. They can make you like believe anything. So like you slowly come to find out that like, okay, the woman he believes is psychic is actually his wife that he thought like had left him. He believes his wife is like a completely different woman, but it's actually her, because she hypnotized him into believing that she was like this blonde woman. And then it turns out he's not actually a detective. That's just a story that he hypnotized himself into believing, because he is also a hypnotic. And like their daughter like actually wasn't kidnapped. She is also a hypnotic, and he like hid her away from his wife and like this agency. That it just keeps unfolding into this nonsense bullshit. And like by the end of it, I'm like, why do I give a fuck about anything? Because anything like once you start to believe something, you find out like, oh, it's fake. Like, yeah, like they just keep changing the rules like to fit whatever they want for the moment, and it's just nonsense. It's crap nonsense. So I mean, there's a couple of cool like action sequences, but other than that, man, I was fucking let down.
It sounds like a shitty mashup of like Inception and Total Recall.
Kind of, yeah. That's pretty on the nose. It was shit. It was not good.
That sounds lame. What was the last good thing Robert Rodriguez did?
I didn't hate Alita Battle Angel. I thought that was pretty decent.
Oh, I didn't know he did that.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Before that, I mean, the Machete movies are entertaining. I wouldn't say they're great.
Yeah.
Planet Terror, same thing. You know, I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I mean that was mostly just a spectacle, though.
Yeah. I watched a lot of shit this week because I was homesick.
Yeah.
So like by Wednesday, I was just going stir crazy because I played Diablo for like an ungodly amount of time. Like,
yeah.
I watched everything. I finally watched Bone Tomahawk. Only to
I like
realize,
it.
I loved it. Only to realize I've seen Bone Tomahawk before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, that movie's fun as shit.
Yeah, no, that's a really good movie. And like I'm watching, I'm like, have I seen this?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no, I don't would have remembered this.
It's like the best parts of The Hills Have Eyes and Tombstone.
Yeah. No, I have seen it before, and I did enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So I watched that. Did I watch anything else new? I don't remember.
I haven't really.
I've been on a lot of cough syrup this week.
Scissor.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I can't take NyQuil or like, any of those like nighttime cough medicines because like they don't put me to sleep. They put me in this weird like half asleep, half dreaming state,
Yeah.
and I can't like convince myself that I'm not seeing the things that I'm like hallucinating.
That sounds awesome.
It's not. It's not. It's not at all.
It sounds like you're taking this medicine and then just like forcing yourself to stay awake.
No, I'm like I would go to bed and like I'm just laying in bed and like I always kind of get stuck in these like video game hallucinations.
Yeah.
And this one was a resource management hallucination. I don't. Yeah.
Fuck.
It was because I was like trying to like I think I had convinced myself like, okay, if I cough, I have like X amount of minutes to fall asleep. If I don't do that, I have to like. It was just like this weird like, if I do this, I have to do this. If I do this, then this must happen. Like,
Yeah.
it was just like I said, resource management.
Fucking
like,
Settlers of Catan NyQuil
Yeah.
edition.
yeah, pretty much. Like, it's not fucking enjoyable at all.
That sounds like turds.
And it's like if I do this enough times, I'll have enough of X resource to fall asleep. And no, I wasn't falling asleep because I'm just a ball of
I'm
hallucinations.
just high.
Yeah. That was the day before I was gonna go into work intentionally sick because they
Yeah.
told me to come in.
Yeah.
And like because I was up hallucinating all night, I'm like, I literally cannot drive a car. Like it's not safe for me to be like around
Yeah.
anyone.
Yep.
I am just gonna be sick at home and not work at all today.
Awesome.
Yeah. So it's been a fun fucking week.
That sounds like turds.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I have more, but we'll save that.
Outlander's coming back.
Never seen an episode of the time
That's
travel fucking show.
That is a fucking rapey show.
Blowjobs through time is like what I'm told it's about, basically.
Pretty much, yeah. Let me see that ancient dick.
Where'd it go? Fuck.
Oh no.
Nope. That's the wrong one.
Well, you really need someone to operate that board.
Love that private dick. We really do. We really do.
I wore a lot of fluid in my college days.
Can't confirm.
You didn't know me in my college days.
What?
You didn't.
You were at Hudson Valley?
No, I was hanging out at Hudson Valley.
Oh, well, that's mostly what I did too. So technically.
Yeah.
That's why I knew a lot of like 4-year Hudson Valley people.
Yep.
I
Well,
graduated Hudson Valley in 02.
oh man.
Probably
so
way
high
up before you guys.
I graduated. I started there in 03.
Okay, yeah.
How many semesters did you spend there?
I got booted out of SUNY and I went there.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say like the timeline doesn't really jive.
Yeah, no, I went to SUNY in 97, got booted in 99, and then went to Hudson Valley in 2000 and graduated in 2002. Then went back to SUNY.
Yeah. All right, you ready to call this one done?
Yeah, we got more work to do, folks.
All right.
If you're watching the stream, we're going to take a little break. We're going to be right back.
Yeah.
With a whole another episode. We got another, we're talking Predator next, so
Yeah.
stick around. You're not going to want to miss it. If you're listening to the podcast, we'll see you motherfuckers next week.
Yeah. But in the meantime, we're gonna give you some socials. We're gonna give you some life tips, and then we're gonna get out of here. So our website is www.bigdumbmonsterspodcast.com. Or Gmail. Send us suggestions for the show, suggestions for things to drink, suggestions for things to watch. Criticize the show. I don't, hey, we don't know we're doing bad unless somebody tells us. Whatever you want to email us, go ahead. It's bigdumbmonsters@gmail.com. You want to find us on Facebook? We are Big Dumb Monsters Pod. We are on Slasher, the all horror social network. It's a great place to be. It's really fun. We are Big Dumb Monsters Podcast.
You can check us out on Instagram at big_dumb_monsters. We are coming up rapidly on our 1,000th follower. We're about a
Yeah.
month away.
We're in the 880s right now.
Yeah, we're getting there, folks. You can also check us out on YouTube. Our handle is at Big Dumb Monsters. Check out our channel, like and subscribe. You can also check out our merch store on TeePublic. Pardon me. Come buy some shirts, buy some fucking tapestries, a cup, a computer
Stickers,
case. Yeah, stickers. We got it all, folks. We got it all. So if you like the show, if you feel like you want to support us, that's how you go about doing it.
That and wherever you listen or watch, rate, review, do all the things. The rating and reviewing is actually some of the most important shit you can do to get a show more popular.
Testify.
That and tell your friends.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, I know these two dumbasses put on a great show. So yeah, we're gonna leave you with your weekly words of wisdom. Do not let ghoulies eat your ass.
And never sleep in a deathbed.
Bye bye.
Remember, we're coming right back, though. We're coming back.
Give us a
Coming
few
back.
minutes.
Yeah. Look at that. We're
Hey.
back.
We're back.
What's up, folks? Feels like it's been forever since we've talked.
It's been
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Long enough to pee and grab a couple of drinks.
Exactly. Drinks.
Yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? I also took my sweater off because it was getting a little warm in here.
It is a little warm in here. Yes, I have noticed that. Yeah.
I think it's the TV is. Actually, it's really not that warm right now.
Huh, I think it's just generally warm.
It's just warm.
Whatever.
It's like it's almost summertime.
We are back for our second part of the show this evening. I do have a cough drop in right now. It'll go away, right? Relax, all
Fine.
you
It's fine.
misophonia people.
This is not the show for you.
Yeah.
Actually, it drives me kind of crazy.
But it's like I said, it's part 2 of our 80s Alien double feature. I know Nick is hyped about this part.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking Predator for part 2 of the show tonight. Fucking classic. I will say it's a classic.
This movie fucking rules.
Yeah. It's the second best Predator movie, and it rules. It's the third best Predator movie.
Whoa!
It rules. Yeah.
Whoa! Now we're gonna fight. Are you putting Prey and 2 above this? I might put Prey above this.
Yeah,
I'd put 2 on par with it.
this is the thing I was going to say earlier. I got confused when I was thinking of the movies. This movie, Predator and Predator 2, are like perfect encapsulations of the differences between 80s action and 90s action.
Oh yeah.
Like, perfect.
Yeah.
Because you have Predator, the first one, you have Arnold, you have fucking, a bunch of fucking mercenaries in the jungle.
Buff dudes.
Yeah, like, big guns, big muscles, just fucking kicking alien ass.
Yeah.
And then the second one, you have like urban conflict, you have like gang war.
Yeah.
You have cops. Like,
Grimy cop drama.
yeah. And like it is the perfect reflection of like what was popular in action at those times. Like it's just perfect.
I'll go out on a limb and say that like this movie helped create that stereotype of 80s action movies.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Like this, Commando.
Anything with a giant Austrian.
Yeah. One specific giant Austrian.
Yeah.
But even like, Chuck Norris movies, like, we just talked about Missing in Action in the last movie.
Yeah.
Like, that's another like Commandos in the jungle fucking.
Well, that's kind of the thing, because you were, 15 years removed from Vietnam, so everybody was like, all right,
Yeah.
let's kind of go back to the jungle thing. And there definitely were like jungle conflict movies before this, but
You also had Rambo, another like jungle movie.
well, First Blood Part 2, yeah.
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 Sorry, yeah.
The
It's
original-
Rambo, First Blood Part 2.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
Rambo First Blood Part 2. Such a confusing fucking.
Yeah.
Because then the third one is Rambo 3.
Yeah. There is no Rambo 1.
Yeah. And then the fourth one was Rambo.
Yeah. Wasn't the fifth one Rambo 2? Or
I
was
think
it
the last one was John Rambo.
Yeah.
Like, come on, get it together.
Oh, I was at the movies last night, and one of the names. Fuck, what was the last name? It was the greatest fucking. It had to have been made up. It was like Rambo something. Like, there's no way that this is really this guy's like Rambo Shinagata or something. Like, there's no way that's your real fucking name, dude.
What?
Yeah. It was like a producer on the movie that I saw.
That's fucking crazy. That's a name. Holy shit. Yeah, dude, I watched this under the best circumstances. I watched it today. So, okay, we got Saturday afternoon. Well, evening.
This is a Saturday evening movie for me. I can explain the difference.
It's Saturday evening. It's kind of rainy, shitty outside. Chinese food. It's
That's a good
fucking
setup.
perfect.
Yeah. Saturday afternoon movies are, well, this is a typically older one, but like Saturday evening movies are more like those were the like I have a specific like memory reference for them. Those are like the movies that were on when I'd be like getting ready to like go out someplace with my parents, like on a Saturday night, like going to like a family friend's house or like a party or something. Like you know, I'd always just have a movie on while I was like fucking sitting around waiting, like just to go. So like this is one of those movies that was always on around that time. Like a lot of like WPIX like action movies, like The Principal.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Like the Ninja Turtles movie, that was a Saturday evening movie. Like
Yeah. I think it's like there's a weird like visual quality to a movie, and it kind of dictates when you want to watch it.
Yeah.
If you're watching a movie that like a lot of it is dark and wet, like you want to watch it at night. You're watching something that's like super bright, you know, like well, really like the early part of this movie, like when they first drop in the jungle.
Yeah.
That's if your movie is like that the whole way through, that's your Saturday afternoon, Sunday afternoon, whatever. But once you get like that kind of murky, everything is like wet and dark, that's your nighttime movie.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's why Ninja Turtles works so well at night, because like
It
that
is a
whole
dark movie,
movie is just fucking dark and rainy and
we
shitty.
should actually start the fucking movie.
We should, because it's fucking awesome.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, kill that.
Guess where we're watching it.
Hey.
It's almost done, folks. The cough drop is almost done. I swear.
It's fine. It's fine.
What else is there to say? I mean, like, there's a lot to say about this.
It's fucking great.
Yeah.
Like, now it's not without its problems. Obviously, nothing is. But the awesome to weird factors, like, it's way more awesome than it is weird. It's everything that I want in an 80s action movie. I want bulky dudes with huge guns
fighting like an unknown monster, like they're trying to wrap their heads around.
Yeah, even beyond that point, like if it was those guys fighting, you know, just like the beginning of the movie where they're fighting the like Colombian cartel or whatever the fuck they are.
Like a good 50% of this movie could be your just standard, like, you know,
jungle
80s,
warfare. Yeah,
again, 80s action movie without an alien in it, like just, you know, commandos fighting army dudes in some unknown, you know, country in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
South America or Southeast Asia or who knows.
Yeah. What's cool about this movie though, like, okay, it's cool and it's a little jarring, is that it starts off kind of like your typical / prototypical, you know, huge dudes with guns movie, and it turns into a horror movie.
Yeah.
Which I never really kind of put together until I was trying to like critically watch it today. And it's a little jarring. Like it's pretty abrupt the way it changes. Because you get, you know, the cool action sequences and the big money making explosions and all this shit.
I want to say,
and then it goes into this weird kind of claustrophobic cat and mouse horror thriller.
Yeah, I want to say the exact moment it switches over is when fucking Jesse Ventura gets killed, because that's when they fucking realize like something's up. Like
that's when things start get like psychologically weird.
Yeah, like this isn't like, you know, these guys have obviously been together a long time. They've fought together, like they know each other well. Like if this guy's going down, like this is not something that we're used to. This is out of the ordinary.
Right.
So that's when I think that's the exact moment it turns like in mood.
Yeah, it gets like psychologically dark at the same time the movie like visually gets dark.
Yeah.
What the fuck is his name? The cat with glasses here.
Shane Black.
Yeah.
Is the actor. Yeah.
The entire time I watch this movie, and every time I watch this movie, I go, I didn't know Harold Ramis was in a fucking Predator movie. He looks like fucking Egon. Like,
he's also a director, much like Harold Ramis.
Yeah. Yeah, but this the way it starts is very different from what you actually get.
Yeah.
So you get the beginning. It's like, oh, this is just like a fucking, a war movie, and it's not that at all. You get this like shady 2-star general, and then like fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger in a polo shirt and a giant cigar,
Yeah, of course.
which he probably brought all that from home.
Just how he showed up on set.
Yeah, just like all right, roll it. I don't know. It's hard for me to explain it. Like I can't put it into words, but like the juxtaposition between the start of the movie and the end of the movie is very drastic.
Yeah, I could see that.
Which is
because it becomes a situation of like we're in control of everything to we have no fucking idea what's going on and we're being hunted,
right.
one by one.
Yeah. Which I don't know. Like I because I tend to complain about that in a lot of movies where like it's very drastic and jarring. Like we were talking about it in Critters. Like it's like 4 different fucking styles of movie.
Yeah.
I think I like it better in this because it's a little more controlled. So like you're not getting
meme shot. Sorry.
fucking A.
Dylan, you son of a bitch.
Yep. It's because it's not jumping to a shitload of different genres and plot styles. It's just 2.
Yeah, it's just the one shift.
So
yeah,
I think the shift could have been a little more gradual, but it works for this movie. I don't know.
I mean, the effects in this movie, I think, are fucking great for 1987. The look of the creature.
Oh, fucking Stan Winston.
Yeah. I will say the feet look a little weird. They look a little bulky and like puffy.
Yeah.
But obviously, like they're things over like probably giant boots,
Yeah.
And like I will say the look of like the Invisible Predator gets better throughout the movies. I think
Yeah.
in the later ones they do.
They had to figure out how to do it
Yeah.
in this one, and then they could just. I mean, as it went on, it probably became more of a digital effect. Like in 2, it was probably all digital.
Yeah.
It was like this one was pretty creative. I think I've got it in the trivia how they did it.
Okay. All right.
But if not, I'll circle back. Maybe if I remember. I probably won't remember.
One thing I will gripe about is like I did check out for a little bit in the middle.
I did too.
I think it gets a little repetitive.
Yeah.
Because you have like the scene with them building traps and like getting shit ready, and then like a couple of them get killed, and then you have a scene with Arnold like getting ready and building traps and like doing the same thing. Like
It's a lot of that Home Alone kind of thing.
yeah, I think you could have easily explained it as like, oh, we have other traps that haven't been let off yet.
Yeah.
I'll just lead him through those. Like it doesn't have to. You don't have to have a whole other sequence of him getting ready. Like.
Yeah.
And building more traps. It's just the same thing we just watched.
Yep. Yeah. Act 2 is a little long. Like, how long is this movie?
It's an hour and 42 minutes, and I honestly believe it could be like 10 to 15 minutes shorter.
As I was watching, I was like, I don't know where, but they could cut probably a good 15, 20 out of this movie.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's hard to pinpoint where you would do it because, like, there are so many iconic scenes in the movie. It's like,
I was just thinking, like,
doesn't work?
You could really start it right here on the plane, on the helicopter.
Yeah.
But then you lose, like, the meme shot right before this.
Yeah.
You do kind of lose a little bit of the setup, but, like, you would still know that these guys are all, like, close. They know each other.
Mm-hmm.
They're all, like, veterans at this.
Yeah. Fucking Carl Weathers, man. I love him.
What was I kind of zoned out on what their relationship to him was. Was he like CIA and they're like mercenaries or something?
I don't think they're mercenaries. They're like special ops guys.
Okay, because I know they come across the other guys and like he's like, oh, Jim Hopper, like he was a Green Beret. Like,
yeah. But so Dutch is like in charge of these guys, but Dutch worked with what the fuck is Dylan in the past. Like they worked I think they were in the field together.
Yeah.
That's their relationship. And then he got basically the office job sending these guys out, but there's something so important that they have to send him out too.
Mine's as big as a house. it's big. I do love Shane Black, man. He has made some fucking great movies.
Yeah. Offhand, I don't recall.
We'll get there.
But we have a whole segment dedicated to that.
We'll get there.
Oh boy, look at those helicopter shots. They're actually there's some really good cinematography throughout this whole movie.
Yes, yeah. There's the one shot that I always thought was cool, and I really like appreciated it when I was watching it today. Was it's when Arnold and the Predator are they're just kind of by themselves at the end, and Arnold's still covered in mud, and he's hiding in a log, and the Predator knows he's there.
Yeah.
And he sets off all the explosives, and there's this slow-mo shot of him jumping up out of the log as the shit's going off, and the Predator just as it's blowing up in his face. It looks so awesome.
I like things oh shit, I can't remember his name, but the Predator grabs the one guy and he drags him up the fucking tree.
Yes.
And then you see the blood dripping on the leaves, and then it just real slow pans all the way up, and it takes forever.
Yeah.
And it's so cool because it's intentionally taking forever just to show you he's way high in this fucking tree. But you see a little bit of blood drip here, a lot of drips here, and then it just it keeps going up, and it's up and up and up, and then finally instead of it going just straight up, it angles at the end. It's to where you're looking basically at the I can't remember what perspective you would call that, but yeah, this is the part of 2 episode nights where my brain stops working.
Yeah.
There becomes a disconnect between what my brain wants to say and what my mouth is willing to say.
We're hitting a wall. Yeah. We still got an hour left on this.
It's fine. It's fine. We can do this. We're fucking professionals.
The power of alcohol.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah, even this, the really wide shot, and just you see the helicopters leaving, so they're alone.
Yeah. There's no way out of this. Yeah, this is a good movie.
It's so claustrophobic too. And they're out in the wild. It's all open space, except it isn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That big stupid fucking gun that Jesse Ventura's got.
The minigun.
Yeah. Call it painless. How many fucking one-liners are there in this movie?
Oh my god!
I
turn you into a sexual tyrannosaurus.
I cannot tell you how many times in one of the body shops I used to work at, either me or my dad would wind up just cutting ourselves open and going, "I ain't got time to bleed."
Arnold says "get to the chopper" at least twice in this movie.
Yeah, there's the normal speaking one, and then there's the when he's on his side. Get to the chopper.
Yeah. Yeah, there's one that's "get to the chopper," and we'll meet you there. And then, "Get to the chopper."
Yep. What the hell's he's got a really fucking cheesy one. He stabs that dude into the fucking tree or whatever. He goes, "Stick around."
Oh yeah.
Fuck you.
Are one ugly motherfucker.
Yeah.
See, I don't know, personally, I do love this movie, and Predator 2 just hits the sweet points for me, man.
Yeah.
That also has some great cinematic shots. There's the one specifically of the Predator standing on the fucking edge of the Eastern building with the clock in the background, the lightning. He's got the fucking skull.
Yeah.
That is just that shot is the best shot in all of these fucking movies.
I'll have to rewatch it. It's been a million years since I've seen it.
We were in LA for New Year's Eve once, and that building is a couple of blocks away from City Hall, where we went to do the New Year's Eve thing.
Yeah.
And just the whole night, I'm just staring at that building.
Oh, really?
God damn it! I want to see a Predator up there.
You're trying to move around.
Real a Predator, yeah. Can I get some lightning, please? Maybe just one Predator.
No, not that kind of predator.
I'm sure there were plenty. It's Hollywood. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
fucking A.
Oh man, but yeah, like I don't know, I just fucking love that. I mean, the subway scene, the fucking scene with the alley with King Willie. Like I fucking love that movie so much, man.
Like I said, it's been so long since I've seen it. I just remember not liking the ending. We're
I
like,
will say this ending is way better than that one
yeah,
because like it's I don't know, it's just like I like the whole thing of just it's them fighting hand in hand.
yeah,
Like hand to hand, like the fucking Predator like takes his mask off, takes the fucking guns off,
yeah,
like let's just fucking fight.
yeah. That's what Prey did so well too.
Yeah. Whereas more, Predator 2 is more of like a cat and mouse like type of chase. Like that Predator's just trying to get the fuck out of there alive, and fucking, Danny Glover is just chasing him down.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
The show 2 lag, folks.
Show 2 blues. It's fine. Do not like the lack of personality in a couple of these guys.
Yeah, like this dude and Shane Black are pretty interchangeable.
Was it Poncho
Yeah.
and what the fuck is his name?
It's like Wilkins or something like that, or
Something
Willis,
like that. It's almost like I just watched this fucking movie.
like almost like we're watching it right now.
Yeah.
And still, yeah. Maybe I'll throw some fucking subtitles up. And we'll...
Billy, great character, but definitely a whole lot of that like native magic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't need that.
I like now. I wish they would have done. See, they couldn't have done anything in Prey. I think to link these up a little more. But like maybe Billy's like the same fucking like tribe of that the fucking what's her name was from. Like
Oh, that could be
so,
cool.
that's why he would know a little bit more about this thing. than, like,
Comanche?
I think so. Like, oh, we've had this, legend passed down
Yeah.
for hundreds of years about like these things that hunt and they're invisible and fucking
Yeah, that'd be rad.
yeah, right?
But no, we didn't get that.
Yeah. What else
But,
is there to say
I mean,
about this?
It's fine because like they didn't know that they were gonna have that kind of movie.
Yeah, oh yeah. This is fucking 35 years old at this point, which is 36 years old. Oh,
Yeah.
that's not good. That doesn't feel good.
No. Those bodies look awesome. Those the skinless upside down bodies.
Yeah, it's all mangled up and bloody and
Yeah.
ugh.
Real loose too. Mother of God.
Let's see. I mean, we're at there. I think we can throw some ratings on this. We're definitely at the ratings point.
Yeah, we can. I don't like that they really kicked that buzzard though.
I did notice that.
It's like, what? Come on.
He just kicked a real animal. Yeah. It was the 80s, folks.
Yeah. It was a wild time. Yeah.
I'll take us out of this one.
okay,
We did the
sure.
last one. Like I said, I Predator 2 is my personal favorite, but this is a great fucking movie. Pardon me. I mean, like you said, this movie like embodies 80s action, but also like I think said a lot of the things that we associate with that embodiment.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this an 8 all day. I like. It's awesome. Although I will say it's not something I can watch a whole lot. I do have to like space out the viewings.
Oh yeah.
Pardon me while I go wipe my nose and you give it a rating.
Okay. I will rate this movie based on its importance to action movie history, the really, really good special effects, especially the creature design, which is 1,000 times better than the original creature design. I don't know if you've ever seen that.
Yeah.
Fucking horrific. Looks like a fucking space lobster.
We'll get to that.
Oh, will we?
I was just gonna say something.
Oh, okay. It's an 8. It's an 8 for me.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I thought you were gonna go like 8.5.
I thought about it.
Yeah.
Definitely thought about it.
Yeah, no, the
I think
look.
it drops down because of how kind of repetitive and dry it gets in the middle.
Yeah, it definitely points off for that. And like I said, like it doesn't have a high rewatchability. I've got to space it out. But that being said, it's a fucking classic, man. Like it's just it doesn't get better than this for 80s action.
No.
Yeah, the look of the it's more, it kind of plays into a couple of things in the movie, how she's like describing it as like, oh, it's a lizard. Like, yeah, it actually did look kind of like an orange fucking lizard. Like,
Yeah.
But no, we got the cooler monster instead, thankfully,
Fucking A.
as we have laid out some Predator comics.
Yeah, that's a thing we'll try to keep going. It's like thematic shit on the table.
I don't have a whole lot of comics over there, so it's,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, we've got other toys.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, this is a fucking solid pillar of like 80s action, of like 80s horror, I guess. Yeah, this is a fucking solid flick.
What are you gonna rate it as?
I said 8.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I didn't hear you.
I was the one who started.
Well, yeah, but then you stopped to blow your nose.
Yeah.
I didn't hear you.
Oh, that was me handing it off for you to rate.
Got it. All right, never mind then. So a couple of 8s all the way around. Yeah, this movie fucking rules.
We'll move on to the trivia.
We will. Once I open up my phone here.
Again, that second show lag, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, no. It's at least I have the trivia open already. I just had to unlock my phone. That's all. All right. It's Predator trivia. Jesse Ventura was delighted to find out from the wardrobe department that his arms were 1 inch bigger than Arnold Schwarzenegger's.
Apparently, according to Rob, this is the movie that got Jesse the Body Ventura health insurance.
Oh, wow. Yeah, because he was just a wrestler before this, so.
Well, I'll give a little bit away about the better known as. He was only a wrestler since like 84.
No.
So says IMDb. I mean, he might be. Well, it's probably televised appearances.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that does make a little.
Probably
more
when he
sense.
joined like the WWF or whatever.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that does make more sense.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. He suggested to Schwarzenegger that they measure arms, with the winner getting a bottle of champagne. Ventura lost because Schwarzenegger told the wardrobe department to tell Ventura that his arms were bigger. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but Arnold Schwarzenegger actually a fucking prankster.
Yeah.
Like,
He seems like he'd be a fun dude to like do a movie with, or just like hang
Yeah.
out with in general.
yeah. Well, like when he used to do, like the bodybuilding competitions and shit. There's him on film giving people advice, like his competitors,
Yeah.
and he's like, I'm not gonna do an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression because that's hacky and lame. But he's telling them like, when you go up there and you hit that flex, scream. You're just like, ah,
Like giving him bad advice. Yeah.
yeah, because the judges are gonna love it. So you see these guys up there on stage just like, ah, losing.
Like, if I had my choice of celebrities to like have a couple of drinks with, he'd be fucking high up there. I'd have to
Oh,
say.
fucking A, yeah.
Like, just sit back. Like, he'd probably have you over his house. Like, sit back. Like,
Cigars.
booze. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Got a fucking donkey walking around. Like,
What the fuck?
he has a donkey. You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
He has a donkey named Whiskey. Yeah, he just walks around his fucking house. Like,
That's awesome.
yeah.
That's goals. Holy shit. That's fucking awesome. Okay. So the Predator's blood is a goopy substance with the color of Mountain Dew. Was made on set using a mixture of liquid from Inside Glow Sticks.
All right.
From a couple episodes ago. We remember the
Yeah.
reagent. And KY jelly.
Right. KY, like, lot.
It's in movies.
Aliens and Predator. A lot of KY in Aliens and Predator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Kentucky jelly, man. Arnold Schwarzenegger lost over 25 pounds before filming began in order to better fit the role of a special warfare operative who would be lean as well as muscular.
Yeah, not just a big
He's-
bulky dude.
He's still fucking gigantic in this movie.
Yeah.
Like, I think he What was the last movie he was in before this? Probably Conan the
Raw
Destroyer?
Deal. No, Conan the Destroyer was like 84, I think.
Was it?
Raw Deal was like 85 or 86.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
Red Heat was 86, maybe. We'll
Maybe.
get to that. It's almost
Yeah.
like there's a whole segment of the
Yeah,
show. Yeah,
something like
yeah.
that. But yeah, he's fucking huge. Realistically, none of these guys would be this big. They would
no.
all be the size of like Poncho.
Yeah. Yeah, like wiry fucking dudes.
They'd
like,
be lean and strong, but not fucking
Giant
Arnold
hulks.
strong.
Yeah.
Let's see here. The studio's insurance company would not agree to insure the production unless a bodyguard was hired for Sonny Landham, who played Billy, for the sole purpose of protecting people from Sonny. The bodyguard followed Sonny everywhere to ensure he didn't get into a fight, since he was well known to be violent and short-tempered.
Huh.
It's so weird that a giant, jacked dude who's probably on steroids would have a temper.
Would have a short fuse. Yeah,
Yeah.
who'd have thunk?
Yeah. Peter Cullen was reluctant to take the job of voicing the Predator, as he injured his throat playing the title character in King Kong from 1976, but he eventually accepted after seeing a picture of the unmasked creature. I don't know if that was in your...
That was not, no.
It's not... No. Fucking Optimus Prime does the
Does the
clicky
voice of the
noise.
Predator. I
of
mean,
the
I have
Predator.
him. Yeah.
Yeah,
But I didn't know that trivia fact, though.
yeah. Shane Black hated the glasses he was given to wear as Hawkins.
Hawkins, there it is.
Yep.
It was close. I said Wilkins.
Yeah, Dickens. He wanted to wear authentic military-issue ballistic glasses worn by actual troops in the field, but the director wanted him to look as geeky as possible, which is fucking stupid. You're setting him up to be like a fucking military badass.
Yeah.
Why are you going to make him look like Egon?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
I just figured they were like, I figured they were like just cheap military glasses that like he got. Yeah.
Well, like, the glasses you get from the Army are fucking weird looking,
Uh-huh.
but not quite that nerdy looking.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see here. A couple more. Bill Duke improvised the shaving scenes. The crew scrambled on set to make a razor that squirts blood.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's like, I've always tried to figure that out, like why he does that. Is it like a tick or just like an obsessive compulsive thing?
Maybe. Or yeah, it could be just, he did it once and like he had a good mission, so now he has to do it on every mission.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do not like shaving. I don't know if you can tell.
I do it once a week.
Yeah. Nope.
I do it strategically, so I know when I'm going to be in office, and I'll do it right at the beginning of that period.
Yeah.
So like I don't have to do it again until the following week when I'm about to go into the office again.
Fuck all that.
Yeah.
Nope. I'll take the clippers to my face. A razor has not touched my face in over a decade.
That's not true.
A razor?
Oh, a razor.
Yeah.
Because I'm saying you've not had a beard before.
Yeah. No, I mean
Yeah.
like shave.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't mind it that much.
It makes my face cold.
Something about throwing on that aftershave right after, where like you get that sting and it kind of feels good. Like, yeah, I dig that.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just not my thing. Also, I just don't like not having a beard. Let's see here. The B camera was given a reel of incorrect film stock, which is why some shots look grainier than others.
Huh.
Can you
All right.
imagine being the guy responsible for that fuck up?
Yeah.
Oh, I know we spent millions of dollars filming all these things,
I
but
put the shit film in.
yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry. Shane Black spent his free time on the set writing the screenplay The Last Boy Scout.
All right. That was an awesome 80s or 90s.
91.
Yeah. I thought it was like 1990, like right on the borderline.
And this is our last fact here. Carl Weathers came on board because John McTiernan wanted an actual actor to work against Schwarzenegger. The director had to fight to get a quality actor in the role.
All right.
It's like, okay, we've got the spectacle, and now we need like,
We need somebody who's actually going to do the job.
yeah.
That's interesting.
Which I mean, all things aside, Arnold is not a terrible actor.
Yeah.
He's not great, but he's passable in a lot of these roles. He's fine. He's fine.
We will start off. Oh, sorry. Hey, we should probably mention that we're on the Better Known As segment of the show.
We are.
There we go.
I know you. I knew you. I knew you. But you ain't you.
Let's see. Yeah, we're talking about John. Sorry, I got distracted.
What happened?
Anyway, director John McTiernan did some time for tax evasion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, recently, like within the past like decade. I would
Oh
say.
no shit.
He's directed some solid flicks.
I'm looking at a couple.
Yeah, 2002 Rollerball, 13th Warrior, 1999.
Okay, so the remake of Rollerball, I remember being really cool, but I also partially remember it being really cool because Slipknot was in it for a hot minute.
All right.
I want to say the original is like 10 times better.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever. No, I've definitely seen like portions of the original. I don't know if I've ever seen it start to finish.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, I did enjoy what I saw. But anyway, John McTiernan, 13th Warrior, Thomas Crown Affair, Die Hard with a Vengeance,
God
Last
damn.
Action Hero, Medicine Man, Hunt for Red October, little film called Die Hard. That was his follow-up to this, Predator. And his first one, Nomads. That was the year before. I don't think I've ever even heard of this.
I don't know, but those are some heavy fucking movies.
Yeah, that's a killer list of like fucking great movies.
Yeah, there's not really much junk on there.
Yeah. Anyway, we will move on.
He was born in Albany, New York.
Holy shit, 1951.
What the fuck?
How about that?
That's awesome.
Let's see. We will move on to our star, Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's been in a couple movies.
He was
One or
born in
two.
Albany, New York. Wait, no.
I mean, like Terminator. Was that be his most well-known fucking role? I mean, Conan's up there, but I feel like that's not as.
If you
popular
go
as
like
Terminator.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, people go
Oh,
Terminator.
Terminator. I mean, they called him the Governator when he
Yeah.
was the governor. You know.
Yeah. He's been in a million like iconic ass movies. But yeah, Terminator is probably like the one.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Terminator 2 is the one.
Yeah. I mean, still in stuff. Could go.
Oh.
Could be good. Could be bad.
I
Could be real bad.
oh
He's got Legend
man.
of Conan in development.
I hope he's like old Conan.
Well,
on
I
the
know
throne.
they've been talking about making that King Conan movie for decades now.
Yeah.
Basically, that picks up where like the end of fucking is it Destroyer when he's like telling the story when he's old. Like
No, it's Barbarian.
okay, so yeah, it would pick up from there, like when he's older. Like so, I mean, like I guess the story, you know, it's been around. It's probably been worked on. Like could be good. I just don't know if like I don't know.
Yeah, well, there are. I'm pretty sure there are the old Robert E. Howard stories where he's old.
Yeah, I think there are some.
I think, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure there are.
I never really got into the Conan comics until the most recent like Marvel reboot of them.
Yeah.
They were fucking awesome.
Well, Dark Horse had him for a while, didn't they?
I think so, yeah. And then like maybe just before pandemic, maybe like 2017 at the earliest, 2018 maybe.
Yeah.
Marvel got the Conan license back, and like they put out it was Conan the Barbarian, and then like Savage, like it was Savage Sword of Conan, I think was the name of the other one.
Well, I think that was the original run.
Yeah, I mean they just put out the same, names again.
Because I want to say, like, there was like the original Conan comic, And then Marvel put out these like giant size ones that were like mega violent. Too.
Yeah.
And then
No, these were pretty fucking violent.
yeah.
And like what was cool about them was you had the comic story, and then the last like 4 or 5 pages of each comic were a fucking new like Conan like written novel story.
Oh really?
So you'd get it in monthly like pieces. Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah. So it was pretty cool, and they were
yeah. It's like the way they used to do it in the magazines. And
yeah
stuff. Yeah.
Jason Aaron was writing them, who wrote Avengers after that, and I loved his work on Avengers, but his work on Conan was fucking great.
Sick.
Yeah, I
might
highly
have
recommend.
I'll have to pick those up in trades.
Yeah, I have them. I would lend them to you. It's just a matter of finding them.
Yeah.
During pandemic when we were like looking for projects, I went through and I scanned all of my comics, like every single comic, scanned into a database so I know exactly what I have.
Yeah.
What I did not do when I was doing that though was write down what box I stored them in, like number the
Ooh.
box.
Yeah.
So like I basically have to do the whole project over again if I want to know where stuff is.
That's rough.
Yeah. Anyway, that's enough about comics and Conan, but
No.
yeah, no, Conan comics are fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to Arnold Schwarzenegger though.
Yeah.
Who was also fucking awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, Kung Fury 2.
I did not know they were making that.
Yeah. He's currently in that Fubar series on Netflix, which is, it's okay. It's
Yeah.
just not what I'm looking for right now. It's dad TV, and like it's not. I don't know.
Are they're cashing in on King or Tulsa King, right?
Kind
little
of. I mean, like, yeah.
Which is in the most Schwarzenegger kind of way.
Yeah. Let's see. Terminator: Dark Fate, Iron Mask. That was that Chinese movie he was in a couple years ago that looked batshit crazy.
What the fuck?
He plays like some kind of general or something. He's got like a big mustache and like wears like a tri-corner hat.
Weird.
Yeah.
I want to look for that now.
Let's see. I heard this was good. Maggie, the one where like his daughter gets bitten by a zombie and like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
see
it's
it.
more
though.
like a little more drama, right? Like,
Yeah.
Typically, his drama roles are not good.
Yeah. Let's see.
But we did a lot of this when we did Terminator.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we have talked about him before.
Yeah.
So yeah, we won't go too deep into
Yeah,
it.
just touch on the new things.
Yeah, we'll move on from there. I mean, like we all
Yeah.
know Arnold Schwarzenegger, Mr. Freeze, Batman and Robin.
I like End of Days.
Yeah, that was a decent flick. Although that was like the beginning of the end for him. It's right after Eraser.
Yeah.
Jingle All the Way is a solid flick.
Was huge too.
Yeah, that's a Christmas movie I like to watch like
Yeah.
yearly. And fucking True Lies, man. That's a movie that's just getting better, I think, with age.
Early to mid 90s Schwarzenegger movies were the fucking sweet spot for like cheesy but like acceptable.
Enjoyable, yeah.
Yeah, like super fun.
And same thing with Last Action Hero. Like that only gets more
Yeah.
appreciated as the years go on.
Yep.
I fucking love that movie. That's another one I can just kind of throw on at any time.
Well, yeah, it's just eye candy. It's meta ass eye candy.
He was in the episode of Tales from the Crypt that he directed. I believe it's
That's the bodybuilder episode.
the one we constantly keep running across.
Yeah, it's everybody's in it.
Yeah, The Switch. Yeah, Kelly Preston, fucking the dude who's in the movie we were watching a couple weeks ago, Rick Rossovich.
Yep.
And
William Hickey.
All right, we'll move on because again, we all know Arnie. Carl motherfucking Weathers, you got yourself a stew going, baby. You ever see Arrested Development?
No.
Oh, there's a whole fucking thing where like one of the fucking members of the Bluth family is like dating Liza Minnelli's character. Like she's like 3 times
What
his
the
age.
fuck?
Yeah. And like Carl Weathers moves into the building and like starts moving in on Liza Minnelli, like, and like he just like he keeps like gives him like tips on making stew.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he's like, oh, you got a soup bone there? He's like, you get yourself some vegetables and some meat. You throw that in a pot. You got yourself a stew going, baby. Fucking.
That's the weirdest recurring joke.
Yeah, he's fucking hilarious because he's playing Carl Weathers, but like
Yeah.
he's playing him as like a broke down, like do anything for money type of actor. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, like one one of them wants to get acting lessons and like they're going somewhere with Carl Weathers. He's like, oh well, I just happened to offer acting lessons. And he's like, when they're like, oh, how much is it? He's like, well, how much do you have? It's like I have $200. They just happen to be $200.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Fucking love Carl Weathers.
And of course, he is currently fucking kicking ass on The Mandalorian as Grief Karga. Also, like part of the show Two Blues, you can hear my voice deteriorating as the show goes on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, we are going to move right on. We're still on Carl Weathers. Holy shit.
We are.
I mean, clearly the thing he is most known for is being Apollo Creed.
Fucking A.
Yeah. I mean, legendary character in a legendary series of movies. I mean, like Apollo dying is like a major, like, movie event of my childhood. Like,
Yep.
Spoiler on Rocky IV.
Yeah. Listen, like, that's not the most impactful moment. When Mickey dies,
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
like, okay,
That was Rocky III, right? Yeah.
that was Rocky 3. So, in addition to when men are allowed to cry, the birth of your children, when Ricky dies, when Mickey dies.
Ricky, Mickey, Old Yeller.
Yeah. Fuck Old Yeller.
No, boo. It's my dog.
I'll do it.
The Kids in the Hall sketch. I fucking love that. I know the dog will be played by Calvin whatever, the baby born at Woodstock. Oh. Let's see. We're still talking about.
I would love for Kids in the Hall to come back for one more season.
Oh, I really hope they do another one.
I mean that new one
was fucking
so good.
killer. And that's Brand New Peril or Brand New Key by Melanie. That still makes me laugh. And imagine our horror moments later when that placenta started moving around the room and grew teeth.
They've got to do one more season so they can do the Satanists.
Yeah. Sir Simon Milligan and Hecubus.
Yeah. Hecubus!
Evil!
Evil!
First, Evil walks alone to the store to buy porn. Or Evil sleeps alone. But first, Evil walks to the store to buy porn. That's the line.
Yep.
Let's see. We're still on Carl Weathers. Good God. And he's Action Jackson. I mean, come on. He's fucking Chubbs.
Yeah.
And Happy Gilmore and Little Nicky.
Yep.
And that's another like classic comedy.
Fucking A.
I got the gator that got your hand. Just the end when he's standing there with the gator, like waving at Abraham Lincoln. Oh, that movie's a classic.
Yep. I love Little Nicky too. So
I haven't seen that in a very long time.
I like to think it holds up. I mean the voice that he uses gets a little grating, but
Yeah.
there's enough goofy, crazy shit that goes on to more than make up for it.
Just making sure. He was in the $6 Million Man for an episode. How about that?
It was an episode of Kung
Kung
Fu.
Fu, yeah.
Fucking A.
1975, an episode of Good Times.
Yeah.
His first role is in Magnum Force in 1973, uncredited.
Damn.
That's another fucking good movie.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
I have all but one Dirty Harry movies.
I don't think
There was one that wasn't licensed to be with the others in like the box sets and shit. I think it was the Deadpool.
Yeah. That's the one with Jim Carrey, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen that one.
It's not that great.
Yeah.
It's,
I know I've
it's
seen-
got Jim Carrey and Guns N' Roses in it.
What are the dirty? It's Dirty Harry, Magnum Force, Sudden Impact.
Yeah,
All right, I don't
and
think
then
I've
the
seen,
Deadpool. I think.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen Sudden Impact or the Deadpool.
They're fucking goofy.
The-
Sudden Impact is the one where he's got the version of the gun, but it's all like fucking high tech and weird.
But I mean, the original Dirty Harry and Magnum Force are both fucking
Fuck
awesome. Yeah. I'm looking for Big Ed Mustafa. We used to say that in high school all the time. Detective Harry Callahan of the San Francisco Police Department. Oh,
My favorite part in the first one is he's eating a hot dog, and then there's fucking people robbing the bank outside. He's
yeah.
like mid bite.
Oh God, I haven't seen Dirty Harry in far too long. I know what I'm watching tomorrow.
That's a great fucking movie.
Yeah.
Fucking Scorpio.
Oh God, I regret that we never got to make this episode of Theater of the Absurd. We had a whole fucking Dirty Harry tribute episode
Oh, really?
where like the Scorpio killer, instead of a killer, he's a serial masturbator. Yeah, like, oh God damn it, I wish we fucking animated that. Down to like I had to one night cut out letters from magazines so we could make word for word the ransom note that the Scorpio killer fucking sends. Like, yeah.
That's dedication.
Yeah. Making one of those letters takes way fucking longer than you would think.
Oh yeah.
Because you have to find like, okay, I have to find certain letters. I have to spell like, you have to look for ones that like look cool. Like,
Yeah.
it's fucking. It took forever.
Yeah.
What else? We're still on Carl Weathers. Yeah, we know who Carl Weathers is. We're gonna move on. Again, second show blues, folks.
Yeah.
Action Jackson, fucking another '80s fucking awesome action movie.
I don't know that I've ever seen it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
God.
I think that one just
Damn.
like slipped past me.
Yeah. He's in Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Huh.
Oh, good for him. Streets of San
Oh,
Francisco.
good for him. Yeah, the
Shows up
Serpico
again.
television show.
Yeah, Serpico, the TV show. Starsky and Hutch showing up again.
76? Did that come out?
We've gone through all these already. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Did the Serpico TV show come out before the movie?
No, I don't think so. It's probably around the same time.
Okay.
I know somebody who claims they saw Frank Serpico at Sutter's Mill, which is now City Beer Hall.
What?
Not City Beer Hall, City Line Restaurant
Yeah,
on Western Avenue. You're like eating there with a bunch of people.
that's weird.
Kevin Peter Hall, who plays the Predator, he died back in the 90s. But he got a couple of iconic roles under his belt. Not only is he the Predator in the first two movies, he is Harry from Harry and the Hendersons in the movie and the TV show. He was also on an episode of Star Trek The Next Generation, also in Big Top Pee-wee. An episode of Dukes of Hazzard, episode of Night Court. Anything else really of note?
Oh, good. Mazes and Monsters.
Mazes and Monsters, the fucking satanic like 80s satanic panic D&D movie
With Tom Hanks.
with Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Based on those fucking comic books.
Mazes and Monsters. And that's it for Kevin Peter Hall. He died in 1991.
Yeah, that dude was, what, like 7 foot tall?
Yeah. Started his junior year at 6'5" and finished it at 6'9".
God damn. That's just in a year.
Yeah, in high school.
Yeah,
7'2". Yeah, it's crazy.
That's how tall Shaq is, isn't it?
I think
He's
so.
7'2"?
7'2", 7'3".
Yeah.
Shit.
AIDS got him.
Yeah. Elpidia Carrillo. She played Anna. She has been in a surprising amount of things. Like, still is in things. She's going to be in the Blue Beetle movie coming up in a couple of months.
That looks fun as shit.
It does look fun. I
do
hope
like
it's
Blue
good.
Beetle.
I never got into it. Like, either the Ted Kord version or the Jamie Reyes version.
I think I didn't really get into him until I was reading 52, 'Cause he's pretty prominent in 52.
Yeah. That was a good series. I did read that. Although
52 was fucking amazing.
I was very relieved when it was over.
Yeah, Yeah.
I don't want to buy a comic every week.
but it was so good.
It was good. She was in Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities. That was last year. The Magnum PI reboot. She was in Mayans MC, the Sons of Anarchy spinoff.
Which I'm shocked has had as many seasons as it's had.
I could have sworn that went off the air years ago. And it's like airing
It's on its final season now.
Yeah. She was in 2 episodes of Euphoria. Nashville, where I will be in a few days.
That is not the Kingpin I thought it was.
Yeah, I was like, she was in Kingpin? Nope. No, she wasn't. Not the
Nope.
one I'm thinking of. Law and Orders, SVU.
You shook something loose in me, Tiger.
You better start doing tongue exercises. The rent's due.
That's a greasy looking woman.
She's in Miami Vice. Let's Get Harry. That's another good, awesome 80s action movie.
Sounds yucky.
It's about they're these just dudes. Their friend Harry gets like kidnapped by like a drug cartel, so they hire a fucking mercenary. I think it's Robert Duvall to take them to South America to like rescue him.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Gary Busey's in it. Yeah, Robert Duvall is the mercenary.
Fucking Tom Wilson's in it too.
Yeah, Biff from Back to the
Mark
Future.
Harmon.
Mark Harmon.
David Hess.
Yeah. Oh, he's cute, yeah. Scary Busey. Jerry Burns.
Scary Busey.
That's a solid movie.
Is it?
Yeah.
I may have seen that like a million years ago, but
Anything else? No, we're going to move on.
no, that's all in Spanish.
Yeah. Bill Duke. He has also been in a ton of fucking movies over the years.
Yeah,
He's directed 62 fucking thing. All right, we're going to have to check that out.
sure do.
He was most recently in Gaslit. It's one of 2 miniseries based on Watergate that have been out in the past year. That was like the serious one that was on Showtime, and there's like a comedic one on HBO right now. He's been in 21 episodes of the Black Lightning TV series. He was in Mandy in 2018. I did not enjoy that movie.
I couldn't make it to the fucking craziness.
Yeah, it was just too much to handle. Let's see. He did an episode of The Boondocks, an episode of Lost, an episode of Battlestar Galactica. He's in the 50 Cent movie, Get Rich or Die Trying. 10 episodes of Karen Cisco, the Elmore Leonard based series.
Mhm.
He's in Red Dragon in 2002. That's a good movie. Yeah.
There's really not any movies in that universe that are bad.
Hannibal I wasn't crazy about. Not Hannibal. I liked Hannibal. Hannibal Rising is the one I'm thinking of.
Oh, you know what? I didn't see that one, so
Yeah,
I
don't.
forgot that one even existed.
Yeah. No, Red Dragon is fucking awesome with what's his name?
Ed Norton,
Ray Fiennes. is
Ray
the fucking-
Fiennes, yeah.
Do you see? Do you see? He's like fucking going all crazy with the fucking red dragon tattoo on his back.
Yep. That was a was that a Bosch painting? No, not Bosch.
It was Blake.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think he wrote the poem and did the painting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep,
the Great
yep,
Red
yep.
Dragon.
Yeah.
Which I read in Peter's class actually in college.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's in Menace to Society in 1993, the like core hood movies in the early 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Also in Action Jackson,
Oh shit.
1988. Also in Commando, 1985. Commando is 85. There we go. I think Raw Deal might have been 86. If we had Arnold Schwarzenegger's thing up, we would have been able to tell.
Yeah, but
Starsky and Hutch shows up again. It's like
Oh,
the third
shit.
or fourth time tonight. We're going to move on. Jesse the Body Ventura. We have 2 governors in this movie.
We do.
Yeah, governor of Minnesota, governor of California.
Yeah. One is way more into conspiracy theories than the other one, though. Like, way more.
Way more.
Like, a lot. It's like too much.
Let's see. He did a voice on the really good Ninja Turtles series from like 10 years ago. He was in The Ringer with Johnny Knoxville, 2005. He was in Demolition Man. That's right. For like a brief hot second. Major League 2, which is not even in the same ballpark as Major League 1.
No.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's like, yeah, it's not even the ballpark. It's not the same ballpark.
Literally.
They went back to the minors.
Yeah. Or is that Major League 3?
Oh, yeah, that's 3.
Yeah. Major League 2 was rated like PG-13,
Yeah.
which is a
You
fucking
can't do that.
slap in the face of Major League 1.
The fuck are you doing?
That's as bad as Revenge of the Nerds 2 being rated PG-13.
Yeah.
And he's mostly probably known as being Jesse the Body Ventura, if not the governor of fucking
Yeah, it's a
Minnesota.
famous ass wrestler.
That's right. He shows up for a second in fucking Naked Gun.
Oh,
uh,
yeah, he was in the Running Man.
Running Man. That's right. And a lot.
He was in Small Wonder.
A lot of wrestling.
You remember
stuff.
Small Wonder?
The like the sitcom about the
robot little
girl?
sister? Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
God damn. I used to watch a lot of that.
Yeah. Used to be on like Saturday afternoons.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. We're gonna move on.
Jesse the Body Ventura.
Oh, we're at an hour. Hell
Will Sasso does a great impression of him.
Oh, really?
Actually, Will Sasso does a lot of great impressions of wrestlers. Like he's got Stone Cold Steve Austin down. He's got Jesse the Body Ventura down. He does a pretty good Rock.
Let's see. We're gonna move on. We have Sonny Landham, who we mentioned earlier. Bit of a wild card.
Just a bit.
Yeah.
Just a bit.
I mean, he's not really that well known, but it's got to be this or the Warriors. He's most known for Best of the Best 2. I have so many questions for Eric Roberts about that.
Was he in all 3 of those?
He's in at least the first 2, I want to say.
Yeah.
Probably the third one. I think there's a fourth one, too.
Ugh.
It's based on the Asian dude.
That was who the fuck was that?
I don't even... Oh, it's almost like we have the ability to look that up.
Yeah, but is it the same guy in this one?
Yeah, Philip Ree.
Oh, yeah. Fucking Chris Penn. I can't take...
Doesn't he die in the second one?
I don't know, but I can't take Chris Penn seriously when he's cast as an adult in anything.
I just always see Nice Guy Eddie from fucking Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah. Yep.
He just decides to turn on my father? Daddy's going to be pissed when he sees all the cars.
It's like Frank's hot car lot out here.
A lot of 80s.
Oh, Hardcastle and McCormick.
Yeah. Dirty Dozen, The Next Mission, The A-Team, 48 Hours. Poltergeist. BJ and the Bear. Yeah, The Warriors. The Ganja Express.
I love the Warriors. It took me a long time to
That is a Saturday
get
evening
there?
movie as well, yeah.
but when I was a kid, I didn't really like it. And I think part of it was like I was very contrarian to anything that my brother liked.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't see that until I was like on a movie binge back when Blockbuster would do like 2-for-1 rentals and anything not new.
Yeah.
And that was like one of the things I rented in my my movie binge then.
Yeah. It was weird because like I said, my brother loved it, and then we were just at odds all the time. So anything he liked,
Fuck that.
fuck that. Yeah. So I didn't really like get around to like watching it for my own sake for years. And then I realized that I was foolish.
And Rockstar put out a decent video game for it too.
It was pretty fucking repetitive though.
Yeah, I will
It was
say
it was
that.
fun, but like how many times do I have to fucking tag a wall? Like
Yeah,
the same fucking thing.
Let's see. R.G. Armstrong. Dude almost hung in there 100 years. He
Shit.
was the
He was that general.
He is in a shit ton of westerns.
Well, he was born in 1912.
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
there for the real thing.
So yeah, he is in like worked in Hollywood like the 50s and 60s when like 90% of what they put out was like westerns.
Yeah,
He was also Pruneface in Dick Tracy. I did not realize that until now.
that's awesome.
This is the same year that he is the wrinkly old man in the Enter Sandman video for Metallica. You remember that video with like the fucking?
That was him?
That's him. Yeah,
Really?
really. It's in the fucking credits here.
I always heard that was a homeless guy that they paid in sandwiches.
Nope, it was fucking R.G. Armstrong.
Get the fuck out of here.
Let's see. We will get there. He's in Walker, Texas Ranger. He's in Walker, Texas Ranger TV movie as well. He was in an episode of Quantum Leap. He's in an episode of Silk Stockings. Enter Sandman. The Sandman.
That's fucking crazy.
I mean, he's Pruneface, so he's old and wrinkled.
He is fucking old.
Matlock, 1989, 2 episodes, helping some old folks solve murders.
Yeah, Homeboy was in his 80s in the 90s.
Wow. He's in the Beauty and the Beast TV series, Friday the 13th, the series. This show, Werewolf, has showed up like 4 or 5 times tonight, too. We just never mentioned it because nobody remembers it.
Yeah, I don't.
It was one of the first shows on the Fox network back in the 80s. It was on like the same night as like Married with Children. I think it was like a Sunday night show. I think it was like that was on at like 10 when Married with Children was on at like 9.
Yeah, I loved it. Like the early days of Married with Children, like they would make fun of Fox.
Yeah. Al would be like watching something like coming up on Fox. Like,
Yeah. Well, it would be like, oh, I want to watch this movie. It's on Fox, and then they grab like all the aluminum foil to put on the fucking antennas.
yeah. Let's see. Moving on. It's almost like the dog is all riled up.
Yeah.
Children of the Corn, 1984.
Great movie.
I've been meaning to rewatch it, and like I just keep like running into the wall. Like people tell me it's boring.
It is. It's a slow burn.
Yeah.
It's all tension.
All right, I definitely have to watch it. 2 episodes of The Dukes of Hazzard.
Oh, you're just gonna skip over Lone Wolf McQuade, huh?
Oh, Lone Wolf McQuade. There we go.
Yep. Fucking. That's my man Chuck Norris in that.
Oh, he's in Where the Buffalo Roam in 1980. I cannot
you
recommend
keep
this
telling me
enough.
about this, and I keep forgetting about it.
Yeah, such a fucking solid movie. Bill Murray playing Hunter S. Thompson. So it's a little bit of like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas and another book. I forgot which book. Let's see. He's in an episode of Charlie's Angels, Fantasy Island. Starsky and Hutch again.
Fucking Beretta. Wow, that one.
Boss. Here's where we get to like all the fucking westerns. Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid.
Yeah, this is only in the 70s though.
Yeah, it's gonna get western as fuck. That's got to be a western. Legend of Hillbilly John.
I would assume so.
Justin Morgan Had a Horse. Hawaii Five-0, definitely a western. Just modern day western. Mr. Deeds Goes to Town, the original one. Gunsmoke. The Virginian. El Dorado.
Yeah.
Bonanza. Big Valley. Rawhide.
Yeah, this is a lot.
Yeah.
All right, Alfred
Hitchcock Hour.
Alfred Hitchcock.
Laramie. Perry Mason. Wagon Train. Ride the High Country. Tales of Wells Fargo. Lots of original Twilight Zone. So lots of westerns. Lots of fucking classic TV. Maverick. Riverboat. We're gonna move on.
Yeah.
We're gonna move. The Rifleman. There we go.
Hey, Zane Grey Theater.
Next up.
The character Sherman Potter used to read a lot of Zane Grey novels in MASH.
Okay. Next up, we have Shane Black. It was really much more of like a writer and director than he is an actor, but he has been in some movies as well. We'll do the movies first. Actor. He was in the movie Swing State with like Woody Harrelson, 2017. He was in the Agent Carter one shot for Marvel in 2013. As Good as It Gets with Jack Nicholson, 1997. He's in RoboCop 3.
I liked As Good as It Gets, but I don't know why.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
It's
It's just
fine.
yeah. I mean, like, here's the shaving thing.
Yeah. Just
Yeah, that's weird.
dragging a razor across his fucking face.
The Hunt for Red October, Dead Heat. His first role, Night of the Creeps, which
No
I
shit.
totally forgot that we have done on this show.
Yeah, we have.
As far as his directing, he's going to be directing the upcoming Doc Savage movie. He directed The Predator from a couple of years ago.
Is The Rock still tied to that?
I don't know. Let's take a look. I don't know.
I know he was at one point. Yeah.
Yeah. Although he seems to be like wearing his welcome out as far as like comic book stuff goes.
Yeah.
He directed The Nice Guys with Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe. He directed Iron Man 3.
I wanted to like The Nice Guys. I just couldn't care.
Yeah, I have to watch it again.
Like, it's
I,
not bad,
I
but
just
like,
couldn't like get into it. I remember like zoning out and just like I
Yeah.
got through it, but I didn't really pay attention to it.
the story feels like just like a really watered down version of like what the fuck is it? Like Mulholland Falls or not Mulholland Falls.
Mulholland Drive?
Mulholland. Whatever the last one with why am I spacing on his fucking name? The guy in The Nice Guys.
Ryan Gosling,
Nope, the other one.
Russell Crowe.
Yeah. What was the like cop gangster movie? Something Falls. Right?
Mulholland Falls, maybe? I don't remember. He directed Iron Man 3. He also directed Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, which is a really fucking good movie. Robert Downey Jr., Val Kilmer. Who the fuck else? This is like another one. There's like just so many people in this movie.
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr., Val Kilmer, Michelle Monaghan, Corbin Burnson. All right, maybe not as many as I remember. But still a really fucking good movie.
Yeah.
He's also written a ton of movies as well. He's working currently...
Okay, I'm an idiot. I was trying to think of L.A. Confidential.
I was like, I know L.A. Confidential. It doesn't have
Yeah.
falls in it, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a fucking great movie. Lethal Weapon 5 he's working on, which I don't need that. Danny Glover is in his fucking 80s.
Yeah.
Like,
And Mel Gibson is crazy.
yeah. I just don't need it. He got a credit for the Lethal Weapon series, but that's just because it was based on his characters. He wrote, I think, all of the Lethal Weapon movies. He wrote The Long Kiss Goodnight, featuring friend of the show, Craig Bierko.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome movie. Last Action Hero he wrote, Last Boy Scout, Monster Squad. Like we said, all the Lethal Weapon movies, which as much as I say I don't want Lethal Weapon 5, I'm saying that like I'm not going to watch Lethal Weapon 5. My mouth is so dry right now.
I've seen all the Lethal Weapons. I didn't watch the show because fuck that noise.
Yeah, I tried. I'm like, this is terrible.
It's all diminishing returns.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I will say, I
Like-
like Lethal Weapon 4 better than 3.
yeah, like Die Hard, it's kind of like up and down. The last couple were just ass toilet.
Die Hard, and Die Hard with a Vengeance. That's all. That's all you need.
Yeah. I don't watch anything after that. But Lethal Weapon, like, it just, for me, it's all downhill.
No, I think I like little 4. Like it's not great, but I think it's better than 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Hey, Monster Squad was awesome though.
Yeah.
You can listen to us talk about that in
Monster Squad episode.
an episode.
What's up?
I'm just
Oh,
reading some stuff. Yes, Will Sasso did in fact feud with Bret Hart in WCW.
oh wow.
There was a recent remake of whatever COTC is.
Okay.
I'm having a hard time reading.
Yeah, that was a lot to
Everything's
process.
Everything's so far away.
We're exhausted. We've been talking for 3 hours right
Yeah.
now.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Peter Cullen, who we mentioned, is the voice of Optimus Prime, as well as like
Optimus Prime.
a lot of fucking of your childhood.
He's one of the like 3 key voices of your childhood.
Yeah. A lot of Transformers stuff. He was Eeyore, Winnie
Tons.
the Pooh.
Yeah.
A lot of Eeyore. A lot of Optimus Prime.
Yep. Like I said, like you know his voice. It's
I still need to find where this exists. The Savage Dragon animated series.
oh, I don't know, but I want to say it was on like what the hell was it on? I think that was on Fox.
He's Monterey Jack in Chippendale's Rescue Rangers.
Fantastic.
Jesus. He was in an episode.
He
of
was my favorite
Tailspin.
character on that show.
I can see that. Oh, now I'm going to have the fucking Tailspin theme song stuck in my head.
Sing it out.
Nope.
Come on, do it.
Nope. Flintstone Kids,
Fucking
DuckTales.
Brave Star.
19 episodes of DuckTales. Jack the Tripper, I remember that one. Admiral Grimmets. My Little Pony, for all you bronies out there.
Ugh.
There's a couple of voices in an episode of The Real Ghostbusters. Nemesis Enforcer and a couple of other characters in G.I. Joe the movie. Voltron. Rambo cartoon.
Rambo had no business being a cartoon.
Yeah, and it was a cartoon and a toy line.
Yeah.
Let's make this R-rated movie. We'll get a bunch of kids products for it.
Let's make PTSD the movie available for children.
So not only is he in the Real Ghostbusters, but he's also in Ghostbusters, the shitty like.
That one was
70s.
not good.
Yeah, that was the original like property for Ghostbusters, and like Dan Aykroyd
Yeah.
had to pay them a bunch of money to be able to use it for the movie. So they just put out a cartoon like when the movie was popular.
Yep.
He was some voices on Muppet Babies, which it's a crime that show is not available anywhere
Yeah.
because of licensing fucking issues.
Oh, really?
Because there's all those
Oh,
clips.
because they would cameo everything.
Yeah, there's little clips of movies and stuff.
Yeah,
in
there was
it.
a bunch of Star Wars shit in it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Disney owns that now, but there's other stuff that they don't. Or maybe they do, because there's a lot of Fox stuff in there. Like, get your shit together.
Yeah.
And, like, every now and again.
Well, they
I'll-
probably just don't care.
Yeah. Well, every now and again, I'll be scrolling through like the TV like listings, and I'll see like Muppet Babies. I'm like, holy fuck, like Muppet Babies. And I'll throw it on, and it's like a newer version
Yeah,
of Muppet
it's
Babies.
not
that they
good.
made. Yeah. Like that show was fucking brilliant, man. I will say I do enjoy the new Muppet show that they have out now, based on the fucking the Electric Mayhem.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's all about.
Wait,
how,
they
like-
gave the Electric Mayhem a show?
Yeah. It's pretty fun.
That's awesome. Where is that? Where can
Disney Plus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem.
Yeah, it's so great. Like I don't want to give too much away, but like the last episode, they're like in the studio, like making an album, and like they're like a '70s band, so like they don't know about modern shit. So
Yeah.
they give Animal a drum machine, and like he's just like, all right, just hit that blue button, like he just boop, and like it makes a drum sound, and like he hears them like talking in the booth, like, oh wow, with this machine we don't need Animal anymore, like
Yeah.
just saying like, and he's like, we don't need any of us, but he didn't hear that part. So Animal gets all like sad and he leaves and becomes a fucking hibachi chef. So there's all these fucking scenes of like, like just him fucking chopping up vegetables and shit.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
He's like the chosen one, like when it comes to like hibachi chef.
Okay, that explains why I just recently saw a scene of them in a car with all like fucking neck braces on. And so it is like, you can't headbang.
Yeah.
And Like fucking Metallica starts playing or something.
Oh man, yeah, it's pretty funny. He was a voice in the original Dungeons and Dragons cartoon, also. Challenge of the GoBots,
Oof.
the shitty Transformers.
They're the Kmart of Transformers.
Yeah. He's the voice of your childhood. We're gonna move on.
Yeah, he was the
Sectoids.
narrator in Voltron, for fuck's sake.
God, I can't.
Snorks.
Snorks.
I will
Dragon's
watch.
Lair.
I will watch Snorks a million times before I watch the Smurfs.
Pac-Man, the
Oh,
cartoon.
the fucking Mr. T cartoon.
Yeah. He was like with a bunch of traveling gymnasts for some reason. Oh, the old ass Spider-Man cartoons from the 80s. I used to watch the shit out of those.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're moving on. He was the voice of King Kong too. Moving on.
Yep. Yep.
Uh,
Technically, we probably did his already when we did King Kong.
Henry Kingi. He has been in a ton of shit. Still in things. Well, as of 2020, is he dead? Nope, still alive. He was an Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Who the fuck was he in this?
I think he's just like a little bit part.
Oh.
He's one of like the other soldiers, like
Oh, okay.
the rebel soldiers. Drive Angry with Nicolas Cage. Again, we've been talking for 3 hours, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen. Let's see. He was in an episode of Angel.
Walker, Texas Ranger.
Yeah, he's in Blade.
Walker told me I have AIDS.
The Walker lever from Conan O'Brien. Oh God. He's in John Carpenter's Vampires.
I love it. I
1998.
fucking love that movie.
That's coming up on our board. He's in The Lost World, Jurassic Park. Oh, for the third
Whoa!
time tonight,
Renegade.
Also
Oh,
Barbed Wire.
no!
This dude is in some exquisite fucking trash.
It gets better.
Yeah. Under that, Under Siege 2, Dark Territory.
Keep going.
The Steven Seagal classic, A Low Down Dirty Shame. The
One
Keenan Ivory
more.
Wayans, he's a Bobo.
Yeah.
In, Double Dragon, the movie. Wow. He's also in Last Action Hero. How about that?
He's Bobo number 2. So I think that's after he gets all the fucking makeup and shit on him. Because he starts off just like a punk dude with a mohawk.
Yeah.
And then he gets...
A Bobo is a big, like, bald, fucking muscular dude
Yeah.
in a video game anyway.
Yep.
That's fucking funny.
That movie is ass toilet, and I'll love it.
Last
watched it
Action
recently.
Hero. It's in Point of No Return. I remember watching the shit out of that when I was younger. Batman Returns, Lethal Weapon 3.
Was Point of No Return one of the, like, La Femme Nikita
It was the
knockoffs?
American remake of La Femme Nikita
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Bridget Fonda. And Harvey Keitel is in it, I believe, too.
Yeah.
He's in Predator 2 as well. El
That was the
Scorpio.
first time I ever heard anybody make a reference to Nina Simone,
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
which is a weird thing to fucking stick out.
Yeah,
Right?
in that
like,
movie. He was in V, the TV series, 85, The A-Team, Hunter, Riptide. He's in Scarface, 83, Colombian Hitman.
I don't get why people love that movie.
I dig it.
Why?
I'm not like a fanatic over it. Like I will watch it when it's on.
Yeah. The only thing I can think of is it like because it is a very urbanly loved movie.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Is that it's like a guy that takes power back. That's the only thing I can think. Like it's that whole like the world is yours mentality.
Yeah, yeah. Like the whole like just gaining power through the drug trade. Like
Yeah,
yeah.
I guess. But
I don't know. I enjoy it. I think it's a good movie.
I don't. It's fine. It's fine.
He's in the Omega Man, 1971. I fucking love that movie. It's based on I Am Legend, the one with Charlton Heston.
Yep.
Where I think it was like the first like interracial kiss in a movie, maybe 1971.
Could be. I know the first one on TV was Star Trek.
Yeah. And last up, Sven Ole Thorsen,
Yeah.
Fucking LaFours. We have talked about him before, actually.
Yeah.
I forget which movie it was for.
I don't know, but he's the dude that he's the really bulky dude in Conan the Barbarian that kind of looks like Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden. That's the same haircut in 86.
He is in Best of the Best 4.
Fucking A.
He's in Call the Conqueror, George of the Jungle. He's in the television classic Baywatch Nights.
Ah! As a dude named Viking.
Of course. Of course. He's in Eraser with Arnold Schwarzenegger in 1996.
He's in a lot of Schwarzenegger stuff because they were they were bodybuilding competition guys.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Franco Columbo was actually in the credits, too. I just went over him.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, yeah.
I know him and Arnie were like really good friends.
Yeah, I think it's like his best friend. Mallrats, of course. We mentioned LaFours. You know who LaFours is? He's in The Quick and the Dead, 1985.
Really?
Another Seagal classic, On Deadly Ground. He's also in Hard Target with fucking Van Damme. Last Action Hero. He's in Dragon, the Bruce Lee story.
Oh shit! He played the
The
demon.
demon that comes from Bruce Lee.
I fucking love that.
That is an awesome, awesome movie.
That was made for TV, wasn't it?
No, that was a movie.
Was it? Was it a movie ass movie?
Yeah. Walker, Texas Ranger, Quantum Leap, Lethal Weapon 3, Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man.
Love it.
Terminator 2, the original Flash shows up again. Captain Power. I was going through this. I had this dude's action figure when I was a kid. Didn't even realize it.
Really?
Captain Power was the show on. It was like a syndicated show, and they had like a toy line where you would buy these fucking like. Everybody in the show had like these planes, like these attack fucking like jets type of things.
Yeah.
And you would buy the planes, and they had like pistol grips on them, so you could like like fly them at the screen, and like you could like fight along with shit on the screen basically like when there's a gunfight on the fucking show, like you can fucking get in, like shoot stuff, and like you would take hits from things like on the show.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I had one of the fucking things. Abraxas, Guardian of the Universe. That's a Jesse Ventura movie, I believe. Hunt for Red October. Pink Cadillac. That's a Clint Eastwood movie.
Sure
He's
is.
in Twins. Red Heat. So Red Heat was 88. That means Raw Deal had to have been 86. You know what? We're just going to answer this question once and for all.
I mean,
We
it's
keep
Run-
going
Running
back
Man
to
was
it.
87. Just scroll down a little bit.
Wait, where the fuck did his credits go? Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Keep on scrolling.
Raw Deal was 86. Yep.
Yeah.
Commando 85. Red Sonja 85. Terminator 84. Conan 84. I remember seeing Conan the Destroyer in the drive-in when I was a kid.
That must have been awesome.
Yeah. All right. Back to whoever we were talking about.
Sven Ole Thorson.
Oh, we have nothing else to talk about
Yeah.
Sven Ole Thorson. Is that it? Are we
That's
done?
it. That's it.
Oh, we're done.
Done.
We are done.
Dunzo.
D-U-N. Let's crapshoot and end this fucking marathon.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Hit that button.
I fucking saw The Flash last night. Actually, really fucking good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you able to take yourself away from how much of a fucking train wreck Ezra Miller is?
Yeah, I mean, like, you get into the story. Like, I was never crazy about him as the Flash. Like,
Yeah.
he's just annoying as fuck.
But were you able to set aside how much of a real life bad person he is?
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Like,
Yeah.
I know he's a bad person. Whatever. I'm not gonna like go out of my way to support him, but I do want to see the Flash, and
Yeah.
yeah, I think part of the story might actually deal with him being a fucking obnoxious asshole.
Oh, really?
Because like he goes, well, spoilers on the Flash, everybody. I'll give you a couple seconds to run away. He actually he goes back in time at one point, which everybody knows.
It's
from the-
Flashpoint, right?
Yeah. But when he comes back, he doesn't come back to the present day. He comes back a few years earlier. Like he comes back basically right before the events of Man of Steel, so like 2014,
Mhm.
when he's younger. He's like 18 at the time. So like it's his older self like trying to deal with his pain in the ass like annoying younger self, and like
Yeah.
I think it kind of like might be a little intentional if they put that in there.
Yeah.
But it's a fucking solid movie. Like, I honestly could not believe like how much I enjoyed it.
Was there as much Keaton as I want there to be?
Oh, he's a big part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. He's awesome. Like it's
Well,
once you
yeah.
like I mean once you like because the nostalgia just hits fucking like it's like pure like heroin nostalgia. Like just as soon as you see like Wayne Manor and like
Yeah.
you see this old fucking disheveled dude like kicking ass like before he becomes Batman again. Like
Yeah.
oh, it's fucking awesome. Like yeah.
I want them. I sincerely want them to cast him as Bruce Wayne in a Batman Beyond movie.
Oh, they were like angling towards that. I don't know like if they're gonna do that anymore though, because they shit canned Batgirl. Like that was gonna be like the beginning of that.
Yeah, but we don't need Batgirl. We need.
I need Batgirl. Fucking Brendan Fraser as Firefly. Like
Would it be awesome? Yeah, but
Yeah.
do I need that as a stepping stone to Batman Beyond?
oh no, not for me.
No.
Yeah, no. I'm talking for the general public here.
Oh yeah. Give her a show. The DC shows are fine.
Cameos that you would not believe.
Really,
Yeah. There's a couple of like holy fucking shit.
like characters or actors.
Both.
Oh, okay.
They're literally every iteration of every DC movie, TV show, except the newer ones for some reason, shows up, and things that didn't get made show up.
Really.
Yeah, there's a big one that's like, holy fuck! I cannot believe they included this. Like it is. I don't want to give it away because it is such a like. You have got to be fucking kidding me! I cannot believe they did this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But I mean, it's long as fuck. I went to the 10:30 showing. I did not get out until like 1:15, 1:20
That's
in the
too
morning.
much.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
Like, I don't know what the deal is with like these epic superhero movies. Like, all right, like I get it that you want to tell a big story. They don't all need to be a big story.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, break it up.
This is, I mean, it's Flashpoint, so this is kind of a big story. And I will say, like, I didn't feel the need to like. I wasn't like zoning out. I didn't like.
Yeah.
All right, now I can go to the bathroom. Like, I was into it the whole time.
Yeah.
It's fucking. I will. They hyped it up and like they were, no, we're putting this movie out. We're putting it out. I see why. It's like
Yeah.
arguably the best DC movie made. Like
Really?
if you don't count like the Christopher Nolan like Batman,
Okay.
like the Dark Knight. But it's fun, it's enjoyable, fucking great story. Like I said, the shit they hit you with is just like, oh my god, like
Yeah.
yeah.
Which is like it's a lot of storylines that are very famous, kind of thing.
No, it mostly just follows him like trying to fucking fix the timeline. But there's like
Yeah.
there's that moment of like the timelines converging, and when you see all this shit happening, and like I said, there's just I cannot believe they worked this in. Like yeah,
Sick.
yeah.
That's awesome. Trying to think of
I regret not seeing it in a full theater because the place would have gone fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how much of a holy shit like showstopper it is.
Where did you see it?
I went to the 10:30 show. There was maybe like
Oh.
10 people there
Oh, okay.
at Comedy
yeah.
Center. Yeah.
I recently went to a car show at the Albany Memorial Cemetery.
All right.
It's pretty badass. It was the second time we've gone to that. I don't know if it's the second time they've had it, but we kind of make it like an annual thing now. It's fucking sweet, dude, because it's small,
Yeah.
but there's a fair amount of like cool ass cars there, and I like a car show. There's one tomorrow that I might wind up going to, but it's really fucking early out in Averill Park.
Oh, fuck that noise.
Well, I'm going out there anyway.
Oh, that's a fucking hike.
That's where some of my in-laws live, so
Uh-huh.
we're spending the day with them for Father's Day.
Oh shit! Tomorrow's Father's Day.
Yeah, fucking A, dude.
Yeah.
So I might get up early and go to this car show with my brother-in-law, maybe. I don't know. Depends on how the night takes me.
Yeah. I keep trying to like get my backyard into like a usable shape.
Yeah.
And it's just not going well. Like between being fucking deathly ill all week and then like having shitty weather whenever we try to like do something out there.
Yeah.
Like it's coming along, but like fuck, I just want to like barbecue and like relax
Yep.
and.
I feel you.
So I'm gonna be working on that tomorrow, I think.
I'm gonna be working on just a nice even keel drunk all day. You know what I mean? Like not sloppy.
Yeah, just utility drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I could still function as an adult, but might not pass a breathalyzer.
Yeah. Shouldn't drive, especially with the kids.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to do that.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Just ride the wave.
I can go for like a killer Bloody Mary. It'd be a great way to start out the day.
I don't love a Bloody Mary. I like them,
Yeah.
but I've never been like, I want a Bloody Mary.
No, like I definitely reached that point because like there are some that are like they just perfect it. Like a lot of places just phone it in. Like here's
I've
your
had-
fucking tomato juice, here's your vodka, here's a little spicy shit. Like no, I want the place that's gonna like craft a fucking Bloody Mary.
Yeah, typically any of the ones I've had are either like way too spicy or not spicy enough. It's
Yeah.
like nobody knows where the middle ground
That
is.
fine middle ground. Yeah. That
like-
it's tough to hit.
I'm like, I don't want a glass of horseradish,
Yeah.
but I also want some.
I also don't want a glass of watered down tomato juice. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want V8 and vodka. Like,
There, shit. There was this place I found in New York City. We stayed like in a hotel next to it one year for Comic-Con, my wife and I. It was before we got married. Like, this is a barbecue place downstairs. We'll go eat, dinner there one night. Go down, get a Bloody Mary. The best fucking Bloody Mary I've ever had, right?
really?
Like, holy shit. I got another one because they were so, like, good.
Yeah.
Um,
They're a lot. though.
yeah, that's like a meal in itself, especially when there's, like, pickles and cheese and, like, bacon
Yeah.
and shit. Like,
I don't need all that.
it's nice.
It's nice.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like you could dip something in your drink, I guess.
I mean, they used at B-Rads in Troy, they used to make them with, like, cheeseburgers on top or, like,
yeah,
a whole
it's
fucking
fucking
bagel.
stupid.
So good. So good. But anyway, like, we're sitting there and, like, we noticed they have, like, locations listed. And, like, holy shit, there's a location at Atlantis where we're fucking going for our honeymoon. I'm like, we're getting these Bloody Marys every fucking morning on our honeymoon in Atlantis.
Yeah.
So, like, first day, we fucking track the place down, fucking go to the bar. I'm like, give me your Bloody Mary. We don't have Bloody Marys here.
Ah,
Fuck!
how do you not have Bloody Marys?
So I was like, your New York City restaurant has the best fucking Bloody Mary I've ever had.
yeah.
And they're like, whoa, we didn't even know that. Like, no, we don't make them here. Oh, what?
That's stupid.
yeah.
Takes you like fucking 5 minutes to make a jug of the mix.
There's another place up in Glens Falls that I have, and they're really good too because they add a little bit of A1 to the mix,
Yeah.
so it gives it a fucking good flavor. It's not just that tomato juice, and it's not just spice.
Yeah.
There's like a little bit of like stank
Well,
on it.
something to it.
Yeah.
I love A1. I get a lot of shit for putting A1 on my steaks, but
It's fucking delicious.
fuck you.
Yeah.
Will I go to like a nice restaurant and order a steak
Yeah.
and put A1 on it? No,
I have
because it's got a lot of seasoning on it already.
I have
Will
a friend
I-
who will fucking put ketchup on a steak anywhere. Like that is fucking infuriating. Yeah.
Is it Donald Trump?
God.
Does he order them well done and put ketchup on them?
No, but this motherfucker. Anytime you could put like the most beautiful fucking cut of meat, like cooked perfectly, seasoned perfectly. Can I get some ketchup?
No, you can't.
Yeah.
No.
I've told that to him before. Like, can I need some ketchup? No, you don't. You're not getting fucking ketchup.
I will strike you.
Yeah.
I will fucking.
I will take that fucking steak and eat it.
Yeah.
I will before I give you fucking ketchup.
No, I like ketchup on things,
Not steak.
not steak.
Yeah. No.
No,
Nope.
I've never really liked ketchup on steak. Even as a little kid, I was always an A1 person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something about A1. I just fucking love it.
It's fucking delicious.
Put it on burgers. Put it on steaks. I'm pretty sure I've put it on a sandwich before.
Have at it, man.
Yeah.
Explore the space. Oh, holy shit! We've talked longer than I wanted to talk on this episode.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You're gonna live. I had something else I wanted to talk about, but I can't for the life of me fucking remember what it was.
Diablo. We talked about.
Yeah, we talked about Diablo.
Oh,
That's
boy.
yucky.
TV shows, movies,
Yep.
games.
Yeah. Oh, you know what board game I'm really excited about? Like that they're making fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
All right.
It's
They're making
fucking
a board game.
They're making a board game.
They're making a video game too.
Yeah. It's fucking weird.
All right. Hey,
I'm down
whatever.
for it. It's probably not going to be great.
No. Is it what's that company that makes like the movie
Ravensburger.
Ravensburger, that's it. Yeah, Ravencroft. That's not the thing.
Ravencroft.
Ravencroft is the Marvel version of Arkham Asylum.
Yeah. Ooh boy. I don't think there is anything. I've got nothing.
I mentioned Strange New Worlds came back.
Yeah.
Oh god, I've been waiting for that.
Yeah, I got to get back into the Star Trek shit. Like I was binging it really hard for a while, and then other things came out, and I was like, I'm gonna watch those now. And then I just haven't gone
Yeah,
back.
it's gonna be tough waiting for like one episode a week. God damn it! Like,
Oh yeah, it's bad.
yeah,
But it gives you that like old school nostalgia.
gives me something to do on Friday, like working from home, like something to look forward to when I'm done with work.
Oh yeah, yep. Ooh, good news. My old D&D campaign is maybe coming back.
Oh, that was another thing I had to
Fucking
mention to you. Thor is running a Monster of the Week, fucking game,
Really?
on Wednesdays. I told him we play Clank Legacy on every other Wednesday.
Yeah.
He's like, we can run it every other Wednesday if you want. If you just like, he's like, it's like a Monster of the Week, so you don't even need to show up every week. If you wanted to come every week,
Like
every other week.
the system monster of the week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you're interested, fucking, he said to let you know.
Yeah. Have you ever looked into that system?
No.
There's a podcast called The Adventure Zone,
Okay.
and their second campaign, they ran Monster of the Week. And it was really cool because they were like they were like members of this like organization that would investigate like cryptids and shit. But it was all like real world stuff, so it was based out of somewhere in West Virginia, like where the
Mothman.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
it was like where these guys are actually from. And it was really, really good. The Adventure Zone is fucking amazing. If anybody is interested in like role playing podcasts and shit,
Yeah.
they're very like loosey goosey with the rules, but they tell a good story. Like their first campaign was D&D, and then they went to Monster of the Week for the second one, and then they went back to D&D. I think I'm pretty sure they run D&D now again, but like they experiment, like they'll play different games on their show. But the Adventure Zone is fucking awesome. They do a comic book adaptation of their first campaign.
Huh, all right.
They're really good.
Yeah, we played last night. I'm digging the Friday night campaign.
Yeah.
My rogue swashbuckler is sick. We hit level 11 yesterday, so I have was it reliable skill or whatever? I forget.
Reliable talent.
Reliable talent.
Yeah.
The lowest I can roll on a stealth check is 23.
It's fucking stupid. Rogues are so fucking busted.
That is the lowest I can roll for a stealth check.
Yeah. I love rogues. It's fucking just silly. God damn it. It's driving me crazy that I thought, oh, I remember now.
All right.
They're introducing a new monster cereal.
Yes, I saw that.
I am not excited about it.
No, it was caramel apple, like Carmella something.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even like if it was like an original thing, but it was like it's Frankenberry's cousin, so like it's just like another Frankenstein. Like,
Yeah.
Come on,
I
man.
don't need that.
Yeah, yeah.
And that
yeah.
cereal sounds gross.
Yeah, caramel apple flavored monster cereal. Like, all right, apple I can get. All right,
I think it's sour apple.
sour caramel apple. There's definitely caramel in
Yeah,
there. Yeah.
I think it's sour caramel apple.
Like, I don't. I don't know.
I'm gonna no. Hear me out. I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah, check it out. Give it its due diligence.
The box needs to go down here on the shelf with the others.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it is a different art design. These I can't remember the
Those look like-
artist's name that designed these boxes.
Yeah.
This new one is not going to be that style.
Yeah. So it'll stick out, but whatever.
It'll stick out. So that means I got to buy more monster cereal. That's all.
I gotta find a better way to store them too, because they keep falling over.
Yeah. I'm sure we can figure something out.
Yeah.
But yeah, by the way, we have all the monster cereals from a couple of years ago.
Yeah, we definitely need to rearrange the shelving to accommodate our new intern.
Yeah. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 6 boxes of cereal on our shelf.
Yeah, between Monster Mash and
So there's our
Good Guy.
the 4 classic monsters, Monster Mash, and Good Guy cereal. Although to be honest, the monster cereal ones are empty aside from Monster Mash. I'm pretty sure that one's still full.
Oh yeah. That's probably why it's the only one not falling over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Bartesian has had its day.
I think so. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
We're gonna rearrange some things. We have Art the intern coming in.
Although I could probably consolidate the top shelf and the Bartesian shelf, because I'm gonna say most of those Bartesian pods are expired right now.
I mean, they're sealed.
Yeah. Anyway, this is Studio Design.
Studio design talk.
podcast
Yeah.
hour. Yeah.
All right, I think we're done here.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to give you guys our socials and then some wisdom, and then we're going to get out of here. Our website is www.bigdumbmonsterspodcast.com. On that website, you can find the show. You can find some links to things. If you want to listen to the show on there. If you have suggestions for the show, suggestions for beers we can drink, suggestions for movies we should watch, or criticisms, anything that you feel like sending to us, go ahead and email us at bigdumbmonsters@gmail.com. We're on Facebook. We are Big Dumb Monsters Pod. We are on Slasher, the all horror social network, which is a great place to be. A lot of fun people. Really crazy movie suggestions you can find through there. We are Big Dumb Monsters Podcast.
We are
Now it's on
on
Chris, yeah.
Instagram at big_dumb_monsters. You can check us out on YouTube at Big Dumb Monsters. And you should come check out our merch store at TeePublic with Big Dumb Monsters. Just search for the Big Dumb Monsters store. We've got a bunch of designs, a bunch of different t-shirts, mugs, banners, what have you. It's all there. Stickers.
Yeah, we make the design, and then TeePublic has things that you can put that on.
Yeah. So come check it out. Buy some stuff. It's almost Christmas again. Come on. We're halfway through the year.
Yeah. All right. So
Oh, can I just say also that, like, I love doing the show. I am so happy that this is ending right now.
yeah, a
Like,
little
I'm
bit. Yeah,
fucking exhausted.
I'm retired.
I don't know how people can do like 24-hour streams. We've been doing this for 3.5 hours, and like I
don't
want
know.
to collapse.
Yeah, it's a lot. But anyway, don't let ghoulies eat your ass.
Never sleep in a deathbed.
Bye bye.